My name's Melody. I am a clairvoyant medium who can see, feel, and hear spirit. And if you are interested in a reading, we are doing freebies at this time. So go ahead and get your free reading. It's a randomly selected free reading by putting your name and the topic matter in the comment section below. Your name and topic matter is all I need for you to possibly get chosen for a free reading here live today on the internet. We're also recording live on YouTube so that if you ever want to rewatch your readings, you are able to do so by going onto my YouTube channel, which is the second link in the link tree. Alrighty, guys. Welcome. I hope everyone's doing good on Friday. So if you're interested in a reading, we are doing freebies. Hi, Aaliyah. What up, girl? How are ya? I'm glad to see you here. Whoop, whoop. But I hope everyone's doing well. It's my time. All right, Aaliyah, let's do love. We're going to do Aaliyah's love reading. It's a free reading right now. If you want to qualify for a free reading, again, all you have to do is put your name and the topic matter in the comment section below, and you may be receiving a free reading here live today on the TikTok. I just realized my light wasn't on, so I had to turn it on. Hi, Vid. Welcome in. All right, Spirit, this is for our friend Aaliyah. Spirit, what does Aaliyah need to know about love? Spirit, oh, thank you so much, Vincent. Hi, beautiful. Spirit, what does Aaliyah need to know about love? What does Aaliyah need to know about love? Let's see what's going on. I'm going to do one more shuffle, and then we're going to cut the deck and see what's going on. And again, if you are interested in a free reading, your name and the topic matter is all you need to get qualified and be randomly selected. Hi, Emily. Welcome in. Thanks for coming in and saying hi. All right, Aaliyah. So there is a commitment coming your way. Thank you, Spirit, for the confirmation. Spirit makes me burp for those of you who are unaware. So this is a card of commitment. It's a card of success in springtime. It's a card of stability. So there is a commitment coming in here for you if you're not already there with that commitment. Let's see what else is going on. I think this is going to be successful, whatever this commitment is for you. Thank you, Vid, for sharing the live, because we do have the Ace of Pentacles, which is you planting a seed. It is a new income, a new line of money, new stability, because Earth is always stable. Pentacles are always Earth. I am single as a Pringle, so this is interesting. So there's something going to come in, and I do believe it's Sagittarius season, because, again, we have the Sagittarius card. Did I give you this? Did I say this to you before? About Sagittarius season? Was that you? Because I don't remember who exactly it was, but somebody else got commitment coming as well, but also in Sagittarius season. And I can't remember if that was you or not. Hi, Barbie. So something's coming in. It's coming in slowly. It's going to have success here. We have the sun here. The sun is the most perceived positive sign you can have in tarot. There's a lot of growth, a lot of stability here. So something is going to come in for you. Something new is going to come in for you, but it's going to take its time. And it's probably going to happen in about Sagittarius season. So the end of November to the beginning of December, like mid to end of December, actually. All right, Emily wants to know about, well, we can only do one topic here, Emily, and so let's go ahead and just do a love reading here for you, unless you would rather do life. So let's go ahead and do a reading for our friend Emily. May he have stability, tattoos, a beard, and emotional maturity. Hell yeah, girl. Hell yeah, girl. You want to know what's going on with your meeting? Okay, so we already called on Emily, but Barbie, we are going to do yours right after. Love is good. You're welcome, Emily. So let's see what's going on for our friend Emily. Spirit, what does Emily need to know about love? Spirit, what does our friend Emily need to know about love? Spirit, what does our friend Emily need to know about love? All right, let's see what's going on here. I want to do one more shuffle, though. It feels good to do one more shuffle here. All right, let's cut that deck. Woo. All right, so there might be something we had walked away from. This card always tells me about eclipses because there's literally an eclipse right there. So the eclipses were in March, but there's another set of eclipses happening, I believe, in September. It might be October. But there's something here that you may be walking away from. walking away from that didn't serve you, wasn't feeling right. Hi, Milky. It was not what you were expecting. That's what it feels like. Hi, Safa. I'm doing well, girl. Yeah, whatever's going on, it has to do with a stubborn person, somebody who's very stubborn, very set in their ways, very my way or the highway. That's the King of Pentacles here. Could be a Taurus, a Capricorn, or a Virgo, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. We love our earth signs, but y'all stubborn, my earth sign friends. You're stubborn. I can't help you. That's just your nature. A lot of us are stubborn, don't get me wrong, but the earth signs are the most stubborn. So we do have that. And then we also have the 8 of Swords here. This is the card that's making you feel like you're holding yourself back. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know how to go. I don't know how to advance. I don't know this, that, and the other thing. So there's something here that's holding you back that's very emotional. But if you want love, it's time to confront anything in the past or maybe a current relationship that's not going really well that you may be walking away from, but you do need some healing. Okay, so love right now is being hindered because we're not being healed. We're feeling stuck. So we got to get ourselves unstuck and walk away. 2 8s though. 8s are a sign of success. 8s are a sign of success. They are also infinity. They're opportunities. So this is going to be something that's going to be an opportunity for you to be like, okay, how do I get myself ready for love? What do I need to heal? What thoughts am I having that are not serving me? Because the swords are air. Air is thoughts. So just know that that's coming in for you, but you do need to confront why you're feeling stuck in order to get past that stuckness. Hopefully that made sense here for you, Emily. Thank you so much for your question. I really appreciate it. My heart goes out to you. Stuff can be hard, but you got it. You're going to be just fine. Oh, why does my heart look terrible? Okay. All right. So let's see, Barbie. We're going to do your reading. You should do a meet and greet one day. Maybe one day. That sounds fun. I'd have to figure out a place to go. You're very welcome, Emily. All right. Thank you, Melina. Thank you so much for the tiny dinies. Aurora. Oh, I have my list closed. My list is open, guys. My list is straight up open. But we are doing Barbie. Barbie wants to know about the meeting with their exec in a few minutes here. So Barbie, let me know that you're here and you're paying attention. Aurora, Melina, thank you so much for those tiny dinies. You're so sweet to me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So we're just making sure that Barbie's here and paying attention. Because Barbie is a paid subscriber. They do get priority here. And she already asked her question. I heard a cat. TGIF, pretty lady. Hey, Teresa. Safa, I got you, love. Thank you, Safa. You're going to get your donation reading right after we do Barbie's donated reading. And Teresa, yes, girl. We got you as well. So you're going to be after Safa. Anyone else who wants to be on the list, a $15 donation, Linktree link in the profile. All right, Barbie, I see you sending me a heart me. Thank you so much. I see you're here. So let's see what is going on for this meeting with Barbie's exec for Barbie. Spirit, what should Barbie expect with this meeting with their exec? Spirit, what should Barbie expect with this meeting with their exec? I just like it because it rhymes. Spirit, what does Barbie need to know about what should they expect with this meeting with their exec? All right, let's see what's going on. So there's a crossroads. I feel a real big nervous energy. So you may be really nervous to meet with this person. But I do see the 2 of Swords. So there is a crossroads here. It could go one way or it could go another way. There's a lot of emotions brought up. So really try to keep your emotions at bay. And when you're speaking with the exec, try your best to stay logical and on task. Okay. Don't get your feelings too caught up into it. Elevate Your Soul. Thank you so much for the follow. Ooh, these are amazing cards. These are fucking amazing, Barbie. We have the Ace of Cups right here, which is something that is going to be new. So there could be a raise coming your way or a new opportunity coming your way that you're strong enough to handle. This new opportunity is going to be so fulfilling. It's going to create a whole ass lake here. Heather, thank you so much for the heart me. You're going to be fine. The sun is here as well. So there is something here that's really, really beneficial for you. That's going to really show you how strong you are. So whatever is coming your way, it's for your highest good. Okay, whatever's coming your way is for your highest good. I think it's something that's going to be very fulfilling. And you are the one for the job. That's why the strength is there. Christy, thank you so much for the follow. That's a spotlight. That's Leo. Leo's a spotlight. We love the spotlight. Me and my Leo suns and risings. I'm a rising. We don't mind it. We don't mind it at all. We're like, yeah, you want to record me? That's fine. Like, it's what it is. It's basically saying she's the one for whatever this opportunity is. So I do hope that helps there, Barbie. I hope that gives you clarity. I hope it gives you insight. And thank you so much for being here. Thank you for being a subscriber. And I really appreciate you so much. Keep me posted on what happens. And good luck. It's 11:11 right now in the Eastern time zone. So you got this, girly. Thank you so much, DJ, for sharing the live. And thank you, Barbie, for the tiny roar. All right, Safa girl, what type of reading are we doing for you? Thank you for submitting your $15 donation. I am going to give you a 6-minute reading. I'm not sure if you're still a subscriber or a paid subscriber here. I'm pretty sure you are, but every month, like, it makes it go away and then you have to re-up it. So I don't remember if you re-upped it or not, or I haven't looked into it. But either way, I'm going to give you a 6-minute because you always subscribe. So 6-month reading. I'll check it right now. Okay, perfect. Not a problem. All right, so we're going to do Safa. So your timestamp's about 11 minutes in. And guys, anyone else who wants a reading, it's a $15 donation. Linktree link in the profile. You can use Venmo. You can use PayPal. There it is. Yes, you are, girl. You can do Venmo, PayPal, or my website, humandesignwithmelody.com, to get your donation. And now we've started the donation readings. All right, Spirit. This is for our friend Safa. Our friend Safa. Spirit, what does Safa need to know about the next 6 months? Spirit, what does Safa need to know about the next 6 months? Spirit, what does our friend Safa need to know about the next 6 months? Safa, the first thing I keep hearing over and over and over again is preparation. So you are prepping yourself, and I'm sure it has to do with like getting yourself ready and your sister ready for your big move that is happening at the end of the year. So I think there's a lot of prep that's going into that. Whether it is you working more and trying to save as much as you can, prepping for that, getting ready by like doing more plays and getting really comfortable on stage and like really comfortable with your craft. Like, it just feels like preparation is like the main focal point of the next 6 months. But let me see what the cards have to say. I want to shuffle them one more time here. Lindy, thank you so much for the follow, Lindy Lou. New beginnings. The Fool is the card of a new beginning. It is the very first card in tarot. Tarot is known as the Fool's journey, right? So we are going to take a leap of faith on ourselves. We have the sun shining. Thank you, Hunter, for the heart me or Frenchie. Thank you so much. I'm like pointing where the sun isn't because it's backwards. But the sun is the most perceived positive sign you can have in tarot. Period. DJ, thank you for the follow. And Lindy Lou, thank you for the tiny roar. You're going to take this leap of faith on yourself. And no matter what happens, you're going to know that you're going to land on your feet. No matter what happens, you're going to land on your feet. Okay? Ooh, big transformation. Wow, this is wonderful. Okay, so you have my very favorite card. This is the Death card. Death is my favorite card of all time. Gypsy, thank you for the follow. This is the card of saying don't be afraid of metaphorically unaliving, we'll say it for the internet, because what comes out of that metaphorical unalivement is that you get to bring in what is actually meant for you, what belongs to you. So the things you think you want right now may not be the things you want in 6 months. Okay. Or the ideas you have or things like that. So things are transforming in your life, which is very evident because we know that you're going across country or you're going around and moving really far away. So you're going to have this transformation. Again, more sun imagery. We have two suns imagery. Everything's going to work out for you. Okay. This is something that is meant for you. Something that's going to be really good for you. Doesn't mean it's not going to be difficult or hard. It can absolutely be difficult and hard and still be worth it. Tootsie, thank you so much for being here. Hello. Because the Ten of Cups is here. Hello. The Ten of Cups is here. This is a card of saying that you are going to achieve your happily ever after. This is the happily ever card that you're going to get in the deck. So this is something that's going to be profoundly positive for you. Go with the flow, right? Go with that flow. Everything's going to work out exactly how it's meant to. You are going to start building a life. You're going to start building your life the way that you want in the next 6 months, how you think about it, how you want it, how you feel like you already have it, how it already belongs to you, right? Manifestation, that's how it works. We feel like it's already here. We feel like we have it. It belongs to us. It is for us. And I already have it, whether you physically have it or not, right? So you are going to be rebuilding something here. Rosalina, it's a $15 donation for a 5-minute reading if you're interested in a reading. We do have a spot right after Teresa, who's next. Right now we're doing Safa. But the Six of Pentacles is here as well. I love these cards, dude. Like, these cards are telling you, like, you have everything you need. You have your support system. You have your karmic rewards. Somebody's going to be helping you out. It's going to feel like a gift that they're around. This could be your sister. This could be somebody who is in the same field as you in your entertainment and saying, like, hey, I really like this, and I really like what you bring to the table, and I really want you to do this next thing, or do this thing, or do that thing, or whatever it may be. Okay. Haruna, thank you so much for the follow. Hopefully I said your name right. If I didn't, I apologize. You can correct me in the comment section. But this is something that's going to be really, really beneficial, and get prepared for your life to completely change. Completely change. Lovers is a relationship card. Sure, it can be, no problem. But this card is also a card of lifestyle changes. Your lifestyle, your life is going to change. Amanda, thank you so much. You're going to be after Teresa, who is next. Thank you, Amanda. So there is something here that's so beautiful and so protected by Archangel Michael here, who is saying, hey, don't worry. I have you. I'm going to protect you. I'm going to make sure you're safe. I'm going to make sure that things are going the way they're supposed to go, how they're fated to be for you. So having the Lovers here saying, like, there is a lifestyle change coming your way, and it's going to be big. It's going to be big. I mean, you got big ass cards, girl. Like, you got like such great cards. We have Death. Wow, where's Death? We got Death. This is just so like mirrored. It's so funny. Or this is like exactly like I can see it. I know what card it is. This one's like, no, not that one. But either way, there's this big transformation. This big transformation is going to bring with it this brand new lifestyle change that's going to be so beneficial. But you're not going to do this alone. Okay. You're going to have help. You're going to have assistance. And I do believe that's your sister. But again, you are building the life that you want. Don't be afraid of it. Don't be afraid of it. Yes, it's big energy, but you got this. You got this. All right. You can stay where you are. Sure. You can stay complacent. You'll never grow, but you can stay complacent, or you can go forth and do what you want. Don't let yourself get in your own way or in your own head about it. Okay. I'm excited. I can feel great things happening and a beautiful transformation. Hell yeah, girl. Hell yeah. I love it. Safa, congratulations. The next 6 months are going to be big, big, big. Lindy, thank you so much. I appreciate you for your donation. You're going to be after Amanda. All right, Tina, thank you so much for the donation. Oh, I see you, DJ. Okay, you're Amanda. You're very welcome, Safa. I love you, girl. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for submitting your donation. Mwah. Tina, it's a $15 donation. Linktree link in the profile if you are interested in a reading. You're very welcome, Lindy Lou. We're going to go ahead and do Teresa's reading right now, who sent in their donation of $15 as well. Teresa, let me know that you're here. Let me know what type of reading we're doing. And guys, if you are interested in getting free readings, subscribing will allow you to get a daily free reading whenever I am live. You can also get a 6-minute reading instead of a 5-minute reading anytime you donate $15 or more to the Linktree link, so that you can get a benefit here. So those are the benefits. You get free readings, a daily free reading anytime I'm live, and you can also get 6 minutes instead of 5 minutes whenever you donate $15 or more. So if you'd like to subscribe, feel free. To be honest, I'm not even sure. You're so cute. Maybe suggestions or advice from my guides on anything they feel I need to know. Oh, I love it. Yes. Let's get guidance from our guides. Help you. All right, let's go ahead and do some cleansing breaths here for Teresa. And thank you so much, guys, for liking the live. Liking the live helps any creator on this app. So thank you so much for taking the time to tippity tap tap that screen. I really appreciate it. I'm really grateful for it. Thank you so much. All right. This is for our friend Teresa. Spirit, what does Teresa need to know? What guidance can we give Teresa? Spirit, what guidance can we give Teresa? Spirit, what guidance can we give our friend Teresa here today? What does she need to know? Sorry, my tummy's being tickled. It's like it's almost like my stomach dropped like when I'm on a roller coaster. So to me, that's a good way. I love roller coasters. I grew up basically in Cedar Point every year. Like I literally know where everything is in Cedar Point. But it makes me feel tickled. It makes me feel excitable. It makes me feel like I really have the reins and control of my own life. Like that's how it feels. Let's see what the cards have to say though. Girl, I'm about to go to the boardwalk today by myself. Hell yeah, dude. Have fun. Have the most fun. We have the Queen of Swords. We are rising up. She is Libra. She can also be Aquarius or Gemini, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign, but she is Libra. The Queen here is transparent. You can see her whole dress is transparent, right? Except for the corset, right? She's modest. So we do have fairness. We have equality. We have transparency. We have truth seeking. She is a truth seeker. She does not buy into the bullshit. She does not buy into the noise. She will weed out any fakities, fake niceties, disingenuine bullshit, or just plain out lies. Okay. She has butterflies here. She has the butterfly of transformation. So there is something transformative about her. And she is very much guided by her own moral compass. Okay. So me these days? I think so. Girl, you took your power back in a big fucking way. There's nothing but swords on here. Speaking of Libra, this is the Libra card in the Major Arcana, Justice. We're gonna start here because this feels like your recent past, but maybe you're getting out of this now. Christina, thank you so much for the follow. You're seeing here that she is up in the middle of the night. She can't get to sleep. Her mind's racing, and her mind is racing because the swords are the suit of air. Air is the mind, communication, taking action. So this is something that you are not feeling comfortable with, but I feel like this anxiety, this depression, I feel like it's coming to an end. I don't know if it's a permanent end or just an end on this round, but it feels like you're really starting to get a handle about how even you want to be, how you want to balance your life, what chances you want to take on yourself to make your life easier for you and more balanced, who needs to go, who needs to stay. If you're dealing with anything legal, because again, justice can be the legal system, right? This is saying like you're going to be victorious. Whatever comes your way, you're going to be victorious on it. You're truth seeking, right? She's a truth seeker. That's why she goes to court. She goes to the justice system to find the truth, right? That's the whole point of it. But there's so much equality. There's so much like balance here in this card that you are going to really achieve that balance. Especially when you say, hey, I want to balance my life. I want things to work out for me. That's when you're going to take your power back. That's when you're going to stand up for yourself in a real way if you're not already doing it. Because I feel like this is where we're at right now. Like I want equality, I want balance, and I'm working towards it. And that's going to allow me to say, hey, my power is my power. I'm taking it back. So open a window, step outside. Because if you're in the Northern Hemisphere, it's warm now. If you're in the Southern Hemisphere, which I don't think you are, but it's still warm because it's fall, but you may need to open windows now. But this is basically saying I'm going to step outside and I'm going to proclaim and demand that whoever took my power, whether it's intentionally or unintentionally, I take it back. It is mine. I'm recalling this power back to me. And then you can see very quickly, because like I said, you got like nothing but swords, air signs, is the swords, right? Something quickly is going to happen, and it's going to happen in a big way where your manifestations, your dreams, your wishes are going to come true. This is the Aquarius card. You literally got nothing but air. Nothing but air. Thoughts, ideas, inspiration, action. It's now time to take those thoughts, those ideas that you have, and take action with them so that you can actually take off. You are strong enough to handle it. You have 8 stars, all with 8 points on those 8 stars. That is the 8th card, and it's 17, right? This is the 17th card. 7 plus 1 is 8. The 8th card is strength. You have strength within you. You just have enough energy to do exactly what you need. And you're going to watch your manifestations take off fast, 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 fast. Like, I don't think I've ever had a reading where every single card was an air card or air sign. Every single one. All the elements of swords is the element of air. So all the suits of sword is air. Aquarius, Libra, air signs, like crazy bananas. You just have to get your thoughts about you and take the action that you feel appropriate for your wishes to come true, your manifestations to come true. All right. So I do hope that helps. I hope that made sense. Thank you so much, Teresa. Your timestamp was 20 minutes. Your timestamp was 20 minutes. So if you ever want to rewatch this reading, second link in the link tree is the YouTube channel. And then you can watch it at any time, 20 minutes. Just remember today's date. Love this. Thank you so much. No, thank you for always being here, supporting the page, being a regular. Teresa, even though I haven't seen you in probably, I don't know, maybe a week or two, but I appreciate you anyways for coming in and really getting our reading. So I really appreciate it. It's only about a 10-minute wait right now, Christina, because right now we have Amanda, then we have Lindy. Hi, Cora. And then after Lindy, we have an opening here. So it's only about a 10-minute wait because we do 5-minute readings for your $15 donation. New sub. Hi. Thanks for subbing to the YouTube. I really appreciate you so much, Cora. Welcome in. My name's Melody. If you've never seen me before, I'm a clairvoyant medium. I do readings live on air. I do psychic readings, mediumship readings, and human design readings. So if you're interested in a reading, it's a $15 donation. All you have to do is go right to the pinned comment right there. Boop, 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 boop. And then you can get your donation in if you like. There's no pressure. Like if you just want to hang and chill with me today, please do. Absolutely. I enjoy the company. But if you ever want a reading, that's how you get one. All right. So we are waiting on Amanda. I'm just hoping Amanda didn't get filtered because on the clock app, filtration is real. They filter the fuck out of the comments, I'm telling you. All right, there they are. What type of reading are we doing? I'm just want to making sure that you didn't say it in the comment section because sometimes people do. But if you didn't say it in the comment section of where you paid, just go ahead and let me know in the comment section here. Okay, just says donation like it's supposed to. Perfect. Okay, Bet, thank you. You're welcome, Cora. All right, let's do a general here for our friend Amanda. And guys, if you do want to subscribe, the benefits to being a paid subscriber on the Clock app is that you're going to get a 6-minute reading instead of a 5-minute reading whenever you donate $15 or more. And then also you are going to get a daily free reading anytime I am live on air. So those are the benefits to subscribing if you ever decide that you want to do that. All right, this is for our friend Amanda. Spirit, Amanda, your timestamp is 28 minutes, about 28:30. Okay, 28 minutes though, 28 to 29. All right. Spirit, this is for Amanda. Spirit, what does Amanda need to know? What kind of guidance can we give Amanda? Spirit, what does Amanda need to know? Spirit, what does Amanda need to know? What's going on for our friend Amanda? Hey, Serena, thanks for being here, love. I'm going to do one more shuffle here. It feels good in the body. For me, in the body right now, though, it does feel very like I'm a little clouded. It's a weird sensation. Like I feel like I have a little bit of a cloud over my judgment. I don't know if I can trust my own judgments or if I've being duped by somebody else, but I feel like cloudy when it comes to decision making. Let me know if that resonates there. But don't let the past dictate your future. Okay. The 5 of Cups is here. It's saying like, yes, shit went down. Shit went down. It didn't turn out the way that we were hoping to, but we cannot let that dictate our future, because what we have behind us, if we were to actually turn around and stop focusing on what we lost, we're going to see we have everything we need in these 2 cups. In fact, these 2 cups will lead us to more cups, will lead us to more nutrients, more things that we need. So if you are at all worried about the past and bringing that into the future, know that you have what you need. You do not have to focus here. You can turn around and you can bring yourself back to where you need to be, and also get you to where you go. You got to move on. Whatever it is, whatever's going on here, whatever this cloudy judgment is, you see all those clouds there. Remember how I said it was a cloudy judgment? Like I felt cloudy in the body. It was weird. This is saying like you do need to move on from whatever it is going on in your life, whether this is a love relationship. As I pull the 2 of Cups, this could be having to do with a potential love relationship that we may need to move on from, that may not be serving us fully. This is the Cancer card in the deck. Cancer is known as the mother of the zodiac. They are very motherly. They have those traits of being a mother, but just know that you have everything you need. Okay, you see that wand right here? That wand is saying that you have everything you need, because that wand is the wand of the magician. It's the work stuff. Okay, that's interesting because I have only 1 pentacle. But this is a relationship card. Relationship is a general term. It's a broad term. So it definitely could mean like partnerships in business. But you see here, that's the magician. This is her wand right here. And her wand has now transposed to there in his hand. So just know you have everything that you need. You have the pentacles, you have the wands, you have the cups, you have the swords, you have all the suits of tarot at your disposal, all this growth of an abundance as well, and consistent access to it. Consistent access. So you have all this stuff within you. So whatever is going on at work, you may be moving on from it because you are taking new action. Okay. So if this is a work thing that's going on that you're like, I got to leave work, like I'm feeling cloudy about work, like I don't feel good being here. It feels rough. It's making me doubt myself. It's making me second guess myself, whatever it may be, because that's the cloudiness that I felt in the body. Right. And more clouds are in here as well. There's a lot of clouds in here. But you are taking new action. And this action is divinely led. You can see the character sword extends past the physicality of the actual card. This is divine intervention. Okay, this is divine action being taken. So whatever's going on, thank you, Spirit. Spirit makes me burp for those of you who are unaware. Just know, like, whatever your next steps are, the next actions you're going to take. Thank you, Spirit. It's going to be victorious, dude. This is the card of victory. The 6 of Wands right here. This is the card of victory. So you can see they're walking away with the wreath of victory with a following behind them. So you may have people who follow you either on the internet or are really interested in your life and really want to know your next steps and what you're doing. So there's people who are caring about you. They care about your success. They care about your victories. They care about your wins and your losses. Okay, so there is people in your life that are dependable for you. Now we have the 6 of Swords. Now we have the 2 6s, right? 6s are actually a big spiritual number. It's all about harmony. That's what 6s are. They're a very harmonic number. So your harmony is coming in, and your karmic rewards are going to come in as well. As long as you decide, because again, your mental block is here. The Sphinxes speak to us canonically through the mind. They don't teleport. I almost said it. Teleport. They're telepathic. So they speak to us in our own mind. They don't speak with their words, like physically, like I'm talking to you right now. It's all here. So this is a mindset that might be keeping you from moving on, even though you have everything you need to move on. And moving on is going to be really beneficial, going to bring harmony here, is going to allow you to really get your rewards here. You can see she is giving a gift, a karmic reward, a gift here. So there could be somebody, a partnership, right? The 2 of Cups here, that is wanting to help you get to the next stages, get your karmic rewards, give that gift of advice. It could be a gift of advice. It could be a gift of money. It could be an inheritance. But there's something here really beneficial when it comes to you leaving whatever job you're having, if it is something that you are considering doing. But really, it's like almost like somebody is inviting you to the next stage. Like you might get an invitation to the next stage, the next level of your life, the next area that you are going to get this harmony and you're going to get those karmic rewards. But there's some new action you're going to take, though. New action you're going to take. Amanda, I hope that made sense. I hope that gave you clarity. I hope it gave you insight. Thank you so much for your $15 donation. I really appreciate you so much, and I really do hope that that made sense for you. You let me know in the comments. If I don't read your comment, you probably got filtered because this app loves to filter. But I do hope that resonated, love. All righty. So we do have Lindy next. You're very welcome, Amanda. Not a problem. Jocelyn, thank you for the heart me. Thanks for being here. All right, we have Lindy right now. After Lindy, we don't have anyone else on the list. So if you want to get on the list, it's only about a 5-minute wait because these readings are 5 minutes a piece. So if you're interested in a reading, go ahead and go to the Linktree link in the profile. You can use Venmo. You can use PayPal. You can use my website, humandesignwithmelody.com, in order for you to get on the list. All right, hold on. I got to take off my sweater, but we are doing your general reading here, Lindy. Not a problem. Just need some guidance, she's saying. Whew. Oh, and your timestamp is about 36 minutes. 36 minutes. Amanda, did I give you a timestamp? I'm going to say 29 minutes for you if I didn't give you a timestamp. I apologize. But Amanda, your timestamp would be about 28 minutes. And then Lindy, you are 36 minutes. So if you ever want to watch it again, it's not going to be recorded and posted on YouTube because I'm live on YouTube right now. Spirit, this reading is for Lindy. Thank you, Jocelyn, for the tiny dinies. Aurora. Spirit, what does Lindy need to know? What guidance can we pass on to Lindy here today? Spirit, what does Lindy need to know? What guidance can we pass on to her? Spirit, what does Lindy need to know? What guidance can we pass on to her? Ooh, I like when Audio Slave comes into my head. So there is a band. I don't know if you know the band or not. It's called Audio Slave. Rest in peace, Chris Cornell. But there's a song called Be Yourself. It's like, be yourself. Oh, that started off terribly. Be yourself is all that you can do. Don't mind my singing. I don't feel like I have a good, I don't feel like I have good tone right now. Either way. Brittany, thank you so much. She goes, yes, I know them. Wonderful. You're my type of person. Brittany, thank you so much. You are going to be next. So basically they're saying, don't be afraid to be yourself. Don't be afraid to be uniquely you. Be yourself. Like if you are somebody who's unique like I am and is always like shamed for being unique, those people are not for you, period. But there's something about really like owning yourself, loving yourself, and really saying like, this is who I am and I'm not ashamed of it. I hope you're not ashamed of it because we have the 10 of Swords here. The 10 of Swords is a card. Yes. F being not yourself, right? Be yourself. 100% Cassandra. But this is a card of feeling gaslit. Put a fork in me. I'm done. I got you, Jojo. I got you. Thank you so much, Melise. I hope I'm saying that right. Thank you for the follow. But this is saying like, yes, shit went down. Shit was tough. Shit was hard. Yes, I got poked, saying it nicely for TikTok, 10 times. Like literally toxicity is leaking out of me. There's really hard shit I went through. But what's really beautiful about this card, yes, you've been through the ringer. Yes, shit has been really tough and really hard. But it's always darkest right before the dawn. That's what this pink is. The pink is the dawn. It's coming through. It's shining through. Let's see what the other cards have to say, though. Yeah, what you dealt with. Ooh, major arcanas everywhere. What you dealt with was something that was unseen, unforetold, like you didn't expect it. It's very much this energy of this swamp thing came, we weren't paying attention, it came from behind, it caused us pain in some way, that caused us growth and evolution, that's caused us wisdom. This face right here is also this face. This is the Hermit card. The Hermit is Virgo, but they are wisdom. That's the card of wisdom, gaining wisdom and insight and sharing it and imparting it when asked. Okay, when asked to do so. This is also a card of intuition. Okay, this is Pisces. Pisces is the most intuitive card. The most intuitive sign in astrology because it is the natural ruler of the 12th house of unseen circumstances, unknown enemies, mental health, and spirituality. So there's something here that could bring in a spiritual awakeness from this unforeseen circumstance. All right. And honestly, I wouldn't brush that off. Honestly, we have the Page of Wands. There's some transformation coming in. Wands are fire. Fire, the element of fire. Fire is by nature transformative. Think about a bonfire, right? Simple as that. Logs go in, fire goes on, logs turn to ash. This is also psychic abilities. Wands are the psychics. The cups are the empaths. They're all intuition. They're all under the same like umbrella, but they're a little bit different. Okay, they're all like they have their own little differences and little ins and outs, right? But you have this newfound ability that you probably should really act on. Trust your intuition when it speaks to you. Trust your fight, flight, fawn, or freeze response. All right, because that's part of intuition. It's part of instincts. Instincts and intuition are very closely related. All right. I really love this. I really love this because whatever this new thing that you're going to be transforming is, whether it is your psychic abilities or it's something that you are just creating, because it's a card of creation as well. We have Justice in the Star card. We again have Libra and Aquarius. These are air signs. Air signs are the signs that are fluid, like water as well, because wind is very fluid, but it's very much like intellect. It's humanitarianism. Both of these cards care about humanity. One cares more about relationships and one cares more about people and social circumstances and your wishes and your hopes all coming true, all coming to fruition, all taking off. But it's something about balance in order for this to happen. All right. So you need to get good with yourself, balance yourself out through shadow work. Shadow work is not just a spiritual thing. Shadow work is literally a psychology. Like psychology will tell you to do this type of work so that you can heal. What shadow work is that you figure out why you have like some sort of issue. Whatever the issue is, ask yourself, why do I do this thing? And then you answer that question. And then you ask why to your answer of that first question. And then you answer the why. You ask why again to that answer until you get down to the facts of the matter, where the root cause was, so that you can balance yourself out and understand yourself in a very good way. If you have a therapist, do it with your therapist. If you don't have a therapist, you can do it on your own, but I do highly recommend getting a therapist, okay? Because you're going to unlock some things that you may thought were dead and buried. And you're like, oh shit, this trauma's back. I need help with that trauma because that's what we're talking about. We're talking about traumas here when we talk about shadow work. Now we also have the King of Pentacles. I know the timer went off and Brittany, your reading's coming right up, but we do have to finish up this reading here. The King of Pentacles is here saying like you are going to get stability. You're going to get strength. You may even get a reward of finances, a financial reward. You may learn how to invest your money as well. So your hopes, your wishes, all of this coming in, thank you for understanding, Brittany, is going to allow you to be stable. That's what I'm really getting from him. Yes, he's the richest king. Yes, he's the most luxurious king. Yes, he's stubborn as fuck. But he is somebody who knows what he's doing. He knows his worth and he knows his goddamn value. So knowing all of that is going to come through that shadow work, coming through balancing yourself out so that you can go up and go to the next level. Remember, the 8 stars, all of the 8 points are saying you're strong enough for anything to come your way. Okay, you are strong enough to handle anything that comes your way. So, Lindy, I hope that made sense. I hope that resonated. I hope that gave you clarity or comfort or insight in some way. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for your $15 donation. I really do hope that helps you, my love, and gives you that guidance that you're looking for. Mwah! Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All righty. So we are going to, Lindy, thank you for the heart puff. I appreciate that. All right, we are going to keep it moving here with our friend Brittany, but after Brittany, we don't have anyone else on the list. So if you're interested in a reading and you want to be next in line, now is your chance. Get that donation in. $15 donation, Linktree link in the profile, Venmo, PayPal, or my website, humandesignwithmelody.com is how you can submit your donation here today. So go ahead and get on that list, guys. Hecky yeah. Hecky yeah. All right. Sorry, I just found something on the live that I never noticed before. That I was just checking out there. Because I think it tells you how many viewers are actually in your live. So I have 6 viewers like literally in the live right now. But sometimes I don't know if you guys can even see this. I think that only I can see this thing that I'm pointing at. Is basically saying like my connection's good. And it also tells me like I have 57 viewers or however many viewers. And I think it's the viewers who are not in the room. I think it tells you that nowadays. So I was just trying to see if that's what that was. And Brittany, I will read your question out loud. So if I don't get your question because you've been filtered because this app here that you're on is very filter happy. There he is. Oh, Netha sent you. Oh, Brittany. Yay. I love Netha. She suggested I ask if my spirit guides have any guidance for my relationship. Okay, perfect. All right, let's check it out here. But we stand Netha. Netha is amazing. If you guys want to follow another, she's honestly, she is a beginner, but she's so good. She reads the cards so well. She really has a good understanding of the cards. Netha's name is Neda, Clarity of Blessing of Clarity. I got dyslexia at the mouth. So guys, if you want to check her out, I know I don't have that many people in my room, but if you want to check her out, I do suggest her. All right. She is so good. She really is, Brittany. All right. Let's see what's going on here. Let me take some cleansing breaths here. Spirit, what does Brittany need to know about their relationship? Spirit, what does Brittany need to know about their relationship? Spirit, what does Brittany need to know about their relationship? So Brittany, Travis, it's a $15 donation. You'll be next after this reading right here if you get your donation in now. Brittany, the first thing I feel is like my heart is disappointed. Like I'm just disappointed. I kind of feel a little burnt out from this relationship. Like I'm tired. It's almost like I'm hanging on by hope, that hope will get us through. That's kind of what it feels like to me. It gives me the vibes of my best girlfriend, who is also, that's basically what's holding her on as well to this relationship, is that hopeful things that will improve and get better. She goes 100%. It's like, you really have to know, like, what is your breaking point? What is your breaking point? What is going to make you realize, like, I deserve better, or I just simply don't deserve this? We have the Lovers. The Lovers is about relationships and lifestyle changes. It's a lifestyle change card. This is a card of a soulmate level connection. So I do feel like you have a soulmate here with your partner, but I'm going to not preface this, but I'm going to add on to this. Soulmates are here to teach us a lesson. That's what soulmates are here. That is their job. That is what they're doing. Okay. So with soulmate level connection, they could be here for your lifetime. Sure. Absolutely they can. But some soulmates are here for a short amount of time to teach us something. Okay. So I do think that this is something here that's going to teach you something. Oh, you poor thing. This is the heartbreak card. You poor thing. You know what? I feel like you're under this person's control in some way. Not maybe like the whole, like, everything you do is under his control, but it may be like, I have to walk on eggshells. I have to be careful with my words. I have to be careful with how my tone is and how I say things and how I act. So you might be dealing with some sort of narc unfortunately. When these two cards come together, it makes me feel like there could be narcissistic vibes there. I don't actually have the ick. Usually I get the ick if we are talking about a narc, but there is a potential here that you are dealing with a narc. Somebody who's like, it's my way or the highway, baby. Because this is an Aries card. Aries is known as the baby of the zodiac because it's the natural ruler of the house of self, caring about the self, putting the self in importance and putting the self first, as you should. But also, like, we have to have moderation, right? We have to understand, like, we have a part to play in our life and other people's lives too. So we don't want to have to be overbearing or over controlling too much. But I do see that this is the heartbreak, the heartache card. There's toxicity here in this relationship, but it's leaking out of the heart because it's been poked, friendly saying poked, 3 times here, and allowing that toxicity to really see, like, it's actually coming through and you're actually seeing and like can pinpoint the toxic behaviors of this person here. But I do feel like you're going to leave this situation. I do. I feel like I don't think you're going to stay in this relationship. We have the Page of Swords. Thank you for the confirmation there, Spirit. Spirit makes me burp for anyone who's new here. But the Page of Swords is taking new action, divine action. That's why the sword extends past the physicality of the card. This is divine action, divine inspiration, divine ideas coming forth, saying like, hey, we're done here. We should be taking new action on getting out of here. Okay, you can see they're ready to go. They're ready, they're raring, they're roaring to go. I actually pulled this card today with the daily reading. So if you want to check out the daily reading, like, share, comment on it, that would be fucking rad. You don't have to, though, if you don't want to. It is as it is. But this is something that is going to allow you to really feel freedom. And I saw 111 on the timer. I don't get a lot of angel numbers. I'm not somebody who like looks at the timer and waits for an angel number. If I look at the clock and there's an angel number, I tell you. And you're the only one who's gotten one so far. You're my 5th person I've read. So 111 is saying that manifestations are coming true. This person, this relationship could be blocking what it is that you want, like your grand scheme of things, like your big goals. This could be blocking it. Okay, especially because we have the 3 of Cups here as well. 3 of Cups is your friends celebrating. So like this is how the cards go. We're taking new action. All pages are newbies. We're taking new action. The Knight of Wands is saying we are ready to go forth and transform. And we're ready to really get back with our girlfriends, our sisters, our family. And it's actually going to be something you look back on and say, oh, I'm so glad I left. Oh, I'm so glad I stood up for myself and I left this situation. You don't have to leave right now if it's something you're still, on the fence about. But the cards are stating here, Sarah, thank you so much for the heartbeat, that you are going to leave this situation. Okay. And it's going to be good. It's going to be something to celebrate. It's going to be something that your friends are probably going to be like, oh, thank God he's out of your life. Oh, girl, we're so happy. You know what came to mind when I said that just now, Brittany? There is a creator on TikTok. Oh my God. TikTok. I feel like an old lady. That's like, she'll come in with a boombox and be like, itty bitty teeny weeny little short skirt man. And then she's always like celebrating her girlfriends leaving their boyfriends. But I hope that helped, Brittany. I hope that made sense. I hope that resonated. Thank you so much for being here. I don't know if that's the message you were looking for today, but I do have to give you the message of spirit, no matter what they are, hard or easy. But I do hope that this made sense. I hope it resonated and my heart goes out to you. Because ending relationships are not easy. I was engaged to a man. You can see no ring on this motherfucking finger. I literally left that relationship 6 years in, New Year's Eve, 2020, going into 2021. Like, I knew that this wasn't for me. So I had to break off a whole fucking engagement with somebody and move out of my apartment. It was mine. It was under my name. But either way, I gave it to him because I couldn't afford it on my own. So it is as it is. Moved in with a girlfriend, started hooking up with this guy that I'm with now. 4 years later, I'm living in his house. And we're now officially together. So it's like life comes at you in funny ways, unpredictable ways. Because I literally did not think that me and my current boyfriend, I said current boyfriend, that's so funny, that's a trend. Me and my boyfriend would actually be together in a real way. And I'm literally living in his house with our 4 cats. So it's beautiful. Life is unexpected. But my heart goes out to you. Is all I'm saying is I can relate. So what I'm saying is I can relate to it. Okay. But you make the decisions you want to make, period. All right. You have free will for that reason. But the cards are looking like you're probably going to go. But I didn't see any other comments. I do hope you're not being filtered, but my heart goes out to you either way. All right, guys. So we do have an opening on the list. I just want to make sure I didn't miss anybody, which I'm pretty positive I didn't, but just in case, just want to make sure I didn't miss anything. But it's a $15 donation for a 5-minute reading. If you're interested in a reading right now, there is no wait. There is no wait at this time. So you can get your $15 donation in through the Linktree link, whether it's in the profile here on the Clock app or if it's pinned to the top of the chat right on the Play Button app. You're welcome, Brittany. No problem, darling. But yeah, you can definitely get your reading right now. $15 donation for a 5-minute reading of your choice. So come on in, come on in. And guys, anyone who's hanging out here today, anyone who's chilling with me, thank you so much for chilling. Go ahead and tap that screen and like the live. It does help bring people into the live. I really appreciate it so much if you do. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. And if you've never seen my face before, hi, hello. My name is Melody. I am a clairvoyant who can see, feel, and hear spirit. And if you are interested in a reading, that's what we're doing here. I do psychic readings, I do mediumship readings, and I do human design readings. So I have a couple modalities that I do. So if you're interested, now's the time to get on the list. Whoop, whoop. But I hope everyone's going to enjoy their weekends. What's your weekend plans, guys? What are you up to this weekend? Anything fun? Anything exciting? I'm getting my car detailed. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I should have gotten my car detailed before I even bought it. But I bought it used and they did not detail it for me, which was kind of a bullshit thing that they didn't do that they should have. But I've been driving it now for 5 years and now I'm finally getting it detailed. I'm so excited about it. And then tomorrow's my niece's birthday. Happy birthday, Lucy. We love you. I still got to go buy her a present today. I haven't bought her a present yet. It's so hard because my favorite store in the whole world is Target. And I'm boycotting my favorite store in the whole world because they're being bullshit. They're a bullshit company right now that is really just was posing this whole time as somebody who was, progressive and cared about people and really stood up for the little guy. And now they're like fucking bending the knee to the orange Cheeto. Fuck. Boycott for you. Kendra, thank you so much for the follow. Can we do another one, but with work guidance? Yeah, absolutely, Lindy. We can do that. Not a problem. There is no limit to how many times you can donate. It's all up to you. I just don't want you to ever feel pressured. Like, I don't want you to think that I am making you do anything. It's all your choice, but there's literally no limit to how much you can get readings. I do them privately as well, too. But Kendra, did I say thank you? Thank you, Kendra, for the follow if I didn't say that already. I appreciate your follow very much, my friend. Because you sound like when you follow me while I'm bitching about, like Target and how shitty they are and the orange Cheeto man, that means that you are my type of person. You may be a progressive. Be a progressive because it's smarter. And we care about others. And we want due process for everybody, not just citizens, because it's in the Constitution. Don't take away our habeas corpus, our right to due process, because you want to take anyone you want who is talking bullshit about the orange Cheeto man. Woo! Okay, that's my song. I'm done singing. But I did sing truth. As I choke on myself. All right, so let's go ahead, Lindy. I got your donation. Thank you so much for submitting a second donation. Let me get a little drink of water there. So let me know that you're back in the room. I don't want to start your reading without you. Hi, Sylvia. Welcome in, darling. I haven't seen you in a minute. But yeah, I don't want to start your reading without you. Perfection. All right, girly. This reading is going to be about 59 minutes in. So if you ever want to rewatch it, 59 minutes on the play button app. Second link in the link tree. You can watch it anytime you want. Just remember today's date. So we're just doing some cleansing breaths. And guys, after Lindy, we don't have anyone else. So if you're interested in a reading, now is your time to get your $15 donation in to get your reading. Spirit, this reading is for Lindy. Oh, I feel like I'm in an airplane. I don't know if you work with planes or you travel a lot, but my ears are plugged like I'm in an airplane. Spirit, what does Lindy need to know about career? Spirit, what does Lindy need to know about career? Spirit, what does Lindy need to know about career? Wow, my ears are so popping like I'm up in the air. I'm not. I'm very much on the ground. Oh, let's see what's going on. But that's the first thing I hear. And literally just popped. Crazy bananas. So either you travel a lot with plane, or you're a flight attendant or a pilot or something like that, or you feel like nobody's listening to you at work. It falls upon deaf ears. That could be what I'm having here. It's just like crazy, like the pressure in my ears all of a sudden. And I'm not somebody who's prone to infections or anything like that. I'm not that person. I'm so sorry. It's just really bothersome. But I do feel like, honestly, it feels more like deaf ears to me than traveling ears, but it definitely gives me traveling ears as well. Let's see what the cards have to say here. But it just feels like my stomach feels like, thank you, Spirit. Like, like I just don't feel like I'm having a great time at work. I just don't feel like I'm having a great time. I feel like I have to like drag myself in there. I have to like make myself wake up and like say, oh, so we just got to go in and we just got to make some money. Like, I just have to like pep talk me to get in. There's something here that it's just falling on deaf ears. But we have the Nine of Wands here. The Nine of Wands is a card of healing. Something came in very, very fast and unexpectedly that caused like this character to be like, oh, when's the next shoe gonna drop? When's the next like eggshell? Like, what's the next thing happening? That's why her head is bandaged and her hands are bandaged as well. You can see that very clearly there. But she is looking for the next thing to happen, the next terrible incident that comes out of the blue to happen. Yeah, I don't think you're having a great time at work. Definitely don't think you're having a great time. You have a boss that fucking sucks. Fucking sucks. All right. Yeah, I think a boss is creating quite the stir, quite the micromanagement, quite the there's something here that just feels very much like I can't get a handle on it. Like, I can't get a handle on probably this person's emotions. I don't know. I feel like we do have the contemplation card, the going back, the overthinking card here, but a part of me just wants to say, like, I want to start my own thing. Like, I want to start my own business. I want to start my own ideas. I want to start, like, I want to work for me. Like, that's what this feels like to me. Like, I want to do something for me. Kay, thank you so much. I got you. Not at all. It's been so hard lately. Ties in with the being myself in the past trauma. Okay. But this feels like something is here. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if you stand up for yourself and you think about something that you want to do and get started on that. Because the other two cards we have here is very, very, very good. Okay. It's very much like the Ten of Cups is the happily ever after card, and the Wheel of Fortune is here saying like things are going to turn in your favor. But if you continue on the same path here, you're going to turn, like, the Wheel of Fortune is going to be cycles that you're just repeating over and over and over again. Okay. Over and over again. So there is something here with work that is just very hard. Like, you're not having a great time. You're maybe overthinking it in your head. there's just a part of me that feels like I can do something else or I can work for myself. But if you're not interested in working for yourself, that's totally fine. But that's just the feeling I have in the body is like, I just want to break free from it and do my own thing. But if you choose to say, hey, I'm going to do what makes me happy, that's when your wheel of fortune, your luck is going to come in. And that's when you're going to really have this moment of like happily ever after, because that's what the 10 of cups is. It's the happily ever after card, things working out. I was toying with starting my own. Very interesting. I definitely feel like doing that's going to be the best. And I think you've been toying with it, and that's what you've been thinking about over and over again, stuff like that. So you got to figure out what it is that you want to do, okay, in order for you to get the success, because you're thinking one way or another way, like maybe this, maybe that, maybe this, maybe that. We got two twos though. Partnership, duality, balance is here as well. So just know whatever's coming in your way, it's going to allow you to really see things. Your emotions might be the reason why you feel like you can't do something or you feel like you need to stop doing something. Listen to your heart, listen to your body. What is it that you want in this world? Like, you only get one life to live, right? You don't have to live a life that is like somebody who's like breathing down your neck all the time at work, right? Somebody who's making you feel like either you can't do something or you're not good enough or whatever it may be, okay? Or it's just you may be feeling that. But I feel like whatever's going on is a choice that you're going to be making here to either repeat cycles or to really say, it's my time to shine. I'm going to get this luck, this fortune, and I'm going to use it to my advantage. So there is something here that's really beneficial. But stand up for yourself, right? You got to stand up for yourself and be yourself and truly embrace yourself and embrace who you are. Embrace everything that comes with you, because you are uniquely you. Nobody else is you. You are uniquely you. So I do hope that helps there. Lindy, I hope that gave you clarity or insight in some way here when it comes to your career. I do think like there is some things that are going to put you in alignment. Okay. These 8 wands behind the character, even her 9th wand that she's holding, are completely parallel. No one is overlapping. Nothing is overlapping here. Okay. So whatever is going to happen, you're going to heal and it's going to put you right into alignment. So I do hope that helps. It does help and adds clarity. Thank you so much. I'm so glad to hear that. Go figure out what it is that you want to do. Figure out the logistics of it and then do it, man. Do it. It doesn't have to be right now. It doesn't have to be you doing it today. But finding out what it is, finding out the logistics, doing the research on it, knowing what it takes, get yourself prepared, right? Amy, thank you so much for your question. It is a $15 donation for a 5-minute reading. Linktree link in the profile, Venmo, PayPal, or my website, humandesignwithmelody.com is how you can get on the list. All right, we do have Kay right now. Kendra Kay, thank you so much for being here. You did ask your question here. Let me pull it up here. Can you check on the sale of my home? I had to make a new TikTok, but you did a reading for me before. I said mid-May. It's mid-May, so I wanted to check an energy. Okay, perfect. There she is. Sorry that you had to make a new TikTok. That's annoying. Having to start all over again. It's like not a fear that I have, but if like it's an anxiety thought, really. Like, oh God, if I had to start all over again. Oh, so my heart goes out to you to having to do that. And thank you, Sylvia, so much for liking the live. I really, 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 really appreciate it. Tori as well. Thank you so much for liking the live. It really does help any creator here on this app. Thank you so much. All right, Kendra, let's go ahead and let's do it. First thing that's coming to mind, first, Kendra, Spirit, what's going on with the sale of their home? What's going on with the sale of their home? What's going on with the sale of their home? The first thing that's coming to mind right now, and I don't know if I've already given you this information, so if this is a repeat message, definitely take it, okay? Because that's Spirit saying, hey, we're telling you this again, pay attention to it. But if this is something you've heard for the first time, it's your first message, right? But either way, what I'm seeing right away is there is a Catholic it's not a deity, but he's a saint. He's a Catholic saint. And I don't remember who he is. So if there's anyone that has information about Catholic saints, but there is a saint about moving. And what you do is you basically take that saint, you can get a card of him, Like there's some saints that's like have like playing cards or something like that, kind of like tarot cards. And I believe you bury the card upside down in the front of your home. Hi. Hey, Sadie. Thank you for the heart mean. Hey, KX. XKX. I know your name. I can't remember it. Don't hate me. I'm so sorry. But there is a saint that's going to help you sell your home. So at the end of this, because I'm going to pull some cards, I'll look it up for you and you can utilize that. But there is a saint. Is it? Oh, Craig. Yes, Craig. Thank you, Craig, for being here. I'm going to write that down right now. Equals Craig. Thank you. I'm so sorry. But we do have the Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck. The Queen of Cups is here to say that you, oh my God, the kitties are so cute. Thank you so much there, Sadie. Is saying like your cup's going to be filled. Yes, it's emotional. Yes, it's hard. It's hard fucking work. Oh, and we get shells. Oh my gosh, Sadie, you're the fucking best. Thank you so much for all those gifts. But you are able to absolutely hone in this emotions and know like whatever's coming your way is going to fill your cup. Okay. I definitely think you're going to sell your home. Definitely, without a doubt, the Nine of Pentacles is the abundant card. Oh, love you so much, Sadie. Oh, thank you so much. I love you so much. Like you, girl. Excuse my throat. But this is the abundance card in the deck. You planting the seed, which would be that Catholic saint, burying him, and you're going to see that come in. All right, you're going to see that sale come in. We're going to see what the other cards are here. Girl, trust the process. Trust the process. Trust the process. Trust the process. Yes, it's hard to trust the process because selling your home, buying a home are like some of the most stressful shit that we can do in our lifetime. Okay. Doesn't have to be as hard as it is, but we make it hard on ourselves to buy land that was gifted to us because nobody owns land. Technically, it owns the world. Either way, that's not your reading. We have the Hanged One. The Hanged One is about perspective changes, seeing the light in a new way, seeing life in a new way. You hang yourself up by your own ankle. Thank you so much there, Craig, for the donut. You see, they hung themselves up by their ankle to see the world in a new light, to get enlightened. Okay, so there's an enlightenment here that's coming as well. We have the Page of Cups. Trusting in yourself, trusting in your higher self, your team, your spiritual team, your ancestry, just asking them for like, hey, let's get the sale going. Like, let's go for it. Like, who's interested in buying the house? But we are going to look up that priest, not priest, he's a saint after this. So we can give you even more advice. Because I know like that has happened for a Protestant friend of mine who got that advice and her house sold in like a week or something like that. I might be over exaggerating, but that is what happened to her. I'm getting very stressed. Our pre-approval is up soon for us to get a new home. I think things are going to work out. I really do, because we have the Eight of Pentacles, which is success. All eights are success, but she had to go back to the drawing board for a second, but she is aligning herself. She's doing the work that's worth it. So we're getting it out there, right? And then we have the Six of Wands. This is the victory card, So you're going to have victory here. Things are going to work out here for you, especially when we have the Nine of Pentacles being the abundance card in the deck. Like, you are going to get that household. You are going to get that household. And I truly do believe it. I truly, in my heart of hearts, like, I really feel like that's happening for you. So don't get yourself too much in a tizzy. Trust the process. I know it's tough. I know it's difficult. It's like it's out of my hands, but also I want to have control on it because I have deadlines. I want to get shit going. I want to get shit done. So I don't want you to fret too much. I want to pull one more card here. Literally trust in the process. The High Priestess is intuition, trusting in source, trusting in the spiritual team. And we're going to give you this saint in a minute that you can work with, because she knows about all religions. She knows about esoteric. She knows about spirituality. She knows behind the veil. She's very intimately familiar with everything that has to do with spirituality, including religions. So let's look up that saint of selling your home. Saint that helps sell your house. Perfect. It's Saint Joseph. It says the popular tradition is to use a statue of Saint Joseph to help sell a house. Many believe that burying a statue of Saint Joseph, often upside down near a for sale sign, can expedite the sale process. Saint Joseph is considered to be the patron saint of home sellers and buyers, as well as other professions like carpentry. Saint Joseph, get a little statue of him. They sell him. I'm literally seeing different places that sell Ace Hardware. Ace is the place with the is Ace just a Michigan store? Is Ace an everywhere store? Because that's wild that they sell him at Ace. But you can buy him simply on a website I'm not going to promote because fuck Jeff Bezos, but that's all I'm going to say about that website is fuck Jeff Bezos. But he is on there as well. So you can buy him anywhere. Bury him upside down by the for sale sign. Okay. And do a little prayer. Do a little prayer, a little spell work. Spell work and prayer are the same exact thing. Shocker, I know. But do a prayer when you bury him and just let it happen. Let it flow. So I hope, Kay, that helped. I hope that gave you clarity. I hope it gave you insight. I hope you're still here. I love you so much, and I'm rooting for you to sell that home. I'm rooting for you. Hi, Josephina. Welcome in. All right, guys, we don't have anyone else here, but I do hope, Kendra, that you're not being filtered because I would like to know if you are saying anything, and I'm just not receiving it because that might be the case. But we do have an opening right now. So if you guys are interested in a reading, it's a $15 donation. Linktree link in the profile. Sorry, I think I'm being filtered. I think you're being filtered too. That's the only thing I've seen other than the last comment I said is I'm getting very stressed. Our pre-approval is up soon for us to get a new home. So that's the last thing I saw from you. But I do think you are being filtered there. But guys, if you're interested in reading, $15 donation, Linktree link in the profile, Venmo, PayPal, or my website. I'll go get the saint. Yes, go get Saint Joseph. Again, remember you have to bury him upside down. Upside down. It's important. That's the ritual, right? And then say a prayer. Like the prayer can be anything you want. Like, please, Saint Joseph, will you please get my house sold in a very timely manner before my pre-approval is up? You know, whatever you want to say. It's your words. Okay. But do a prayer to him. Bury him upside down by that for sale thing. A pretty lover. Pretty bee lover, probably pretty bee lover. I do not do yes or no's. No, because the tarot itself is not a tool for the yes or no's. Can you do yes or no with the cards? Yes, you can. Are they designed for that? No, they're not. They're designed to give you details. They're designed to tell you a story. So I do not do any yes or no's. But if you're asking if I do free readings, that's what I think you're asking really, is I do free readings every time that I go live for the first time. I've been live for over an hour at this point, so I am not doing freebies at this time. But make sure to follow me. Make sure that when I go live that you have the notification on so that you can hop right in. And usually the first person that asks me a question is guaranteed a free reading. But the free readings are not guaranteed. They are random selection, just a full transparency for you. And thank you so much, Pretty Bee Lover, for the follow. She's okay, thank you. You're very welcome. Right now we are, hi, Steph. Hello. I'm so happy to see you. All right, but we are doing readings right now. Right now, we don't have anyone on the list. So if you want a reading, there is no wait at this time. You're going to get your reading immediately. There is no wait. So go ahead and get your donation in now so that you can get your clarity, get your insight. You can get in connection with somebody who's passed away into the spiritual realm. That's what mediumship is. Thank you, Spirit, for being here. I am a medium. And I'm also a human design professional. I love human design. Human design, for those of you who are unaware of what it is, it's the best. It's literally a chart reading. You can look it up yourselves. I'm never going to gatekeep it. There is free generated charts everywhere on the internet. So you can look up your own chart. But if you want a professional's opinion on it, I would hope you would want to come back and get my opinion because I love human design. It's my favorite modality, changed my life in the best ways possible. I'm literally doing this work right now because of human design instead of working traditional 9 to 5 jobs. And I am happier. I am more successful. I feel healthier. I feel less burdened. I feel less stressed out. My depression's gone. Like my anxiety is at a normal level because anxiety is never going to go away. It is designed for you to have an instinct. That's what anxiety really is an instinct. But we, especially in capitalistic areas, have it amplified here because we have to worry about our well-being because of money and because of the oligarchs who can all fuck off. Every single one of you oligarchs, Zuckerberg, fucking Bezos, fucking Elon, fucking the person of Google. I don't know your name anymore. I can't think of it right now. Anyone who has $1 billion, including Taylor. I'm sorry, Taylor. Fuck off. Even though I love you, Taylor, but there's no ethical billionaires. It's not a thing. If you're a billionaire, you are not ethical. Even though Taylor does literally give her money away to food banks and does really good things with her money, we gotta eat the rich, bro. We gotta eat them. Some of them are gonna taste tasty, like Elon. Others I'm gonna cry about. Just Taylor, really. Taylor, I think Dolly might be a billionaire, so Taylor and Dolly. I'll cry about them. Kristen, hey girl, hey. Steph says, eat the rich. Yes, eat the motherfucking rich. I don't like you, rich people. You all kind of suck. Now, if you're rich in the ways of like, I have enough to make by and have a little bit of fun and have some toys, you're fine. If you have $1 million, you're fine. I don't care about you. If you have $1 billion, that's all I have to say about that. Sylvia, I got you, darling. What type of reading are we doing for you? Thank you so much for submitting your donation. I appreciate you. What's going on, my love? All right, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Thanks for being here, you guys. If anyone's new here, my name is Melody. I'm a clairvoyant medium, and I'm doing a reading right now for Sylvia. So if you want to be next on my list, it's a $15 donation. Linktree link in the profile, Venmo, PayPal, or my website, humandesignwithmelody.com is how you can get that donation in. All right, let's see what's going on here for Sylvia. I'm so sorry to hear about your homelessness right now. There's a better way to say that, but I can't think of the term, and I'm so sorry. Let's see how we can give you assistance there. What can you do spiritually to get better? Okay, let's see. So I'm just doing some cleansing breaths here for Sylvia. And then whatever I see, whatever I feel, whatever I hear, that's when I start the 5-minute timer here. Spirit, this reading is for our friend Sylvia. For our friend Sylvia. For our friend Sylvia. Spirit, how can we help Sylvia with finances? Spirit, how can we help Sylvia with finances? Spirit, how can we help Sylvia with finances? What does she need to know? How can we get her in a better situation here? Let me know if you can still hear me. I just got a phone call coming in. That's what happened there. That's why there was a little pause, I think. I know this sounds wild. Okay, thank you, Sunkiss. Thank you, Meg. It's a $15 donation if you're interested in a reading, my love. You'll be next. You'll be next. But Sylvia, I know this is probably like going to sound delusional, what I'm going to tell you. But I do want you to manifest money, okay? I want you, every time you think about it, say out loud, I'm a money magnet and money comes to me easily. Every time you think about it, you can say it multiple times a day. You can say it all day long, but I want you to say it out loud. Okay. I want you to say it out loud because when you're saying it out loud, when you're using your vocal cords, you are using intention. Okay. Your words, every time you speak them, have intent. So out loud, I'm a money magnet and money comes easily to me. I'm a money magnet, money comes easily to me. What I'm seeing here in my mind's eye is I do see somebody, a man specifically. So this is a good man. We like this man, who is going to like basically extend a hand and like pull us out from underneath. So this could be a father figure. This could be a romantic situation. This could be a coworker or somebody's like, hey, I got a job for you. I keep seeing you in a bar, like not like drinking in a bar, but like serving at a bar. Trish, thank you for the follow. Even if it's something you may not be wanting to do, you may not want to do like a at night job, but like I just keep seeing it. I just keep seeing like bartending, serving, that type of thing coming in here for you. Is it hard? Yeah, it's a fucking hard job. I don't ever want to serve again. It's a hard fucking job. But I do think that's what's coming through here for you. Okay, that's what I'm at least seeing. You can take it or leave it, right? But I would apply to restaurants. I would apply to bars. At this particular time to help you get by at this time. The levers here, this is a lifestyle change. And remember how I said I saw a man extending a hand, like kind of lifting you out of that. Not that we depend on men. We don't depend on men here. But anyone who's giving us a helping hand, we like you, sir. Thank you so much for being here. We appreciate you. We're grateful for you. You have Archangel Michael here. He's the protector angel. So there is protection here. And there's a lifestyle change coming in. So there has to be a change of lifestyle for you to be able to really achieve your financial goals here. Interesting. Oh, yeah, definitely. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. We're going to start off here. We're going to start off with the World and the Tower. The World is a card of endings. So clearly you're not living in a house right now. You may be living in a house, but not your house. But that chapter of your life had ended, right? Even though you have everything that you need. And I'm thinking when you have everything you need, you have the skill sets, you have the smarts, you have maybe you feel weak in the body, but I do think you have the strength enough to do this type of work, like getting out there and going to a bar. Specifically, bars keep coming in. So I think a bartending gig, if you are able to do it. The Tower, sudden change, sudden upheaval. So this ending was probably very abrupt, very much like, I didn't know this was going to happen. I didn't realize this was going to happen. Either I didn't realize I was so far behind, or the circumstance itself, I didn't realize I had 30 days to get out because somebody wanted to move into my apartment, even though it was my apartment. It was abrupt. So there was something here that was sudden change, sudden upheaval. But I do like the rest of your cards. I do. I like the rest of your cards. We have the Ace of Swords. New opportunities, circumstances, not money, right? That's what it kind of felt like, because I was getting the imagery of my sister. My sister had the money. She was living in this townhouse and she had all this money that she like was paying for it and all this stuff. She wasn't behind. She was always on it. But the landlord, the person that owned the townhouse, they wanted to move their dad in it, their elderly father in it. So they told my sister and her, were they married at the time? I don't know if they were married or fiancés at the time, but either way, that they had to move out because they were moving their father in. So that's why circumstances come in. Why I was saying that too is like, because that's what happened. Exactly my situation. Okay. Because that was the imagery that was coming in, was like my sister's situation. She ended up moving in with my grandmother until my other grandmother passed away, not the grandmother she lived in with. And then she moved into that house. Actually, my grandmother didn't pass away. She did move out because she had to go to a facility because we couldn't take care of her. And she refused to. It's a whole situation. We're not going to get into it because it's just a whole thing. But you are going to rise up, okay? You're going to rise up. You're going to have a new opportunity to start. This is divine. Okay. So even though this is something that was not in your bingo cards today or this year, it is something that's going to allow you to rise up and allow you to have this new opportunity. And this new opportunity is going to put you right where you need to be at the exact time, at the exact place. So I do think you are going to end up getting a house again or an apartment or something like that, whatever is going to put a roof over your head. I do think that's going to happen for you. I do feel like there's new opportunities coming in for you, whether you get a second job right now just to make sure that you have everything that you need and, you know, your applications look good and it looks like you have all this, you know, available money so that you can actually get a decent house. Because bartending comes in. I don't know if you're currently a bartender or what's going on, but bartending really is coming in a big way for me. You can take it or leave it, though. You don't have to go to it if you don't want to. If you like, my plate's full, I have a 9 to 5, I can't do anymore, that's fine. But it's coming in a big way. Spooky, thank you so much for the follow. It's a $15 donation. I do not do pregnancy readings. And I don't do pregnancy readings for other people either. You have to do a reading for yourself because I don't do readings for others without their consent. But either way, we have the King of Wands. He is Leo. He is a Leo. He's spotlighted. He's creative energy. So get your creative juices flowing. I feel like thinking out of the box is going to get you where you need to go. Okay. Whether that is supplementing income with Shipt. I always suggest Shipt. I never suggest DoorDash because I did both and Shipt was better. She is a Leo. Hey, girl. Hey. But there is something that you're getting off the throne. You see, you're getting off the throne. Your legs are uncrossing. The body's not flush with the throne. You're ready to take on the next thing. Okay. You're in a good position. You're going to be in a good position. Yes, shit happened. Yes, shit happened. But this is an opportunity for you to really rise up and to really say what it is that you want. Not all is lost. Okay. Not all is lost here. So Sylvia, I hope that made sense. I hope that gave you clarity. I hope it gave you insight. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for getting your donation in. My heart goes out to you. Okay. You're gonna conquer this. You're gonna get past it. My heart goes out to you. All righty, guys. So you're very, very, very welcome. We're still doing readings here today. So if you're interested in a reading, it is a $15 donation. Linktree link in the profile. Venmo, PayPal, or my website, humandesignwithmelody.com is how you can get on the list. So come on in. The water's fine. We're doing readings. I do mediumship readings, human design readings, and psychic readings. So did I say that? Psychic, mediumship, human design. Yeah, that's what I do. So go ahead and come on in and get your $15 donation in, and you'll get a 5-minute reading of your choice. There is no wait at this time. So you're going to get your reading lickety split right away if you so choose to want a reading. But there is a part of me that's saying I'm probably going to restart this live and do another live here, right away. So end this one and start it up again. So follow me if you haven't already followed me. If you're liking what I'm bringing to the table, you want to see my face again. Hey, gay, hey. Did I say hey, gay, hey? I mean, I'm here for the gays, theys, and thems, and the girls. The gals, the girls, the gays, the theys. Oh, no. There's a way to say this appropriately. The girls, the gays, and the theys. I think that is how you say it. Either way, I'm for them. We love them. Part of the community. Ow! But I'm going to restart my live here. I'll be right back. So follow me if you haven't already, and I'll see you on the next one, which will be in like 5 seconds. Okay, bye. I'm not getting off of here. I am only restarting it on the TikTok. So let me get back live here. But guys, on the YouTube, anyone who's watching, it's really, the Linktree link is pinned right there. So if you are interested in a reading, it's a $15 donation. Feel free to get that reading in. If you want, there is no pressure ever. But I just want to let you know how to do it. Venmo, PayPal, or my website, humandesignwithmelody.com. That's how it's done. Oh, look at that. I've shuffled them backwards. I don't mind that. I actually feel like balancing them out this way is probably good. Alrighty, we back live on TikTok. Welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Melody. I am a clairvoyant medium who can see, feel, and hear spirit. And if you are interested in a reading, I am doing readings right now. Linktree link in the profile, Venmo, PayPal, or my website, humandesignwithmelody.com is how you can get on the list. Welcome in, you guys. Thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I am doing readings at this time. Again, I do offer 3 different modalities. So one of the readings I offer is psychic readings, which is me channeling a message and reading the cards for you. I also do, and that's going to be a topic matter like love, relationships, finances, career, health, general, whatever it may be. I also do mediumship readings where I connect with somebody who's passed away into the spiritual realm. And lastly, I do human design readings. Human design readings are a chart reading. It's all about you. It's literally your blueprint to you. Why you're hitting brick walls, why you are the way that you are, what type of energy you personally possess, how to efficiently work with your specific type of energy, and how to trust your body using your inner authority. So if you guys are interested in any of that, it's a $15 donation. Linktree link in the profile, Venmo, PayPal, or my website, humandesignwithmelody.com is how you can get on the list. At this time, we have an opening, so first come, first serve. So whoever gets their donation in first will receive their reading first. Every reading that I give is a 5-minute reading unless you're a subscriber. If you are a subscriber, you get an additional minute. You get 6 minutes instead of 5 minutes. So if you're interested in being a paid subscriber, not just a subscriber on YouTube, and all of my readings are recorded on YouTube, so you can always go back and watch them whenever you would like. But if you are a paid subscriber on TikTok, that's what that's for. I haven't figured out how to be a paid subscriber. I literally haven't sat down and talked about it. Speaking of, can I get my freebie? Yes, Kelly, you can get your freebie. Absolutely. Thank you for being a paid subscriber on the TikTok. Let's go ahead and see what's going on for our friend Kelly. All right, Spirit. This is for Kelly. Spirit, what does Kelly need to know? Spirit, what does Kelly need to know? Ooh, this came out, so we're going to keep her. Spirit, what does Kelly need to know? What's our friend Kelly needs to know here today? I'm going to do one more shuffle. Then we're going to split the deck. All right. King of Cups energy here. The King of Cups is a water sign person. Traditionally, they are Scorpio, but they can be Cancer or Pisces, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. If you don't know your big 3 in astrology, what? Look up your astrology. What's your rising sign? The first house of self. What is your moon sign and what is your sun sign? Everyone knows their sun sign. Everyone knows their sun sign. But either way, this is somebody who has emotional stability, but is also known to create the waves and then to stay on top of them. So there may be waves that you may be surfing right now that I don't know if you actually contributed to that or if it's something that is somebody else contributed to that, another water sign or a water sign if you're not. I just like leaning back and be like, yeah, I created that bullshit. What are you going to do about it? That type of thing, right? Let's see. We do have the Magician and the 5 of Pentacles. I feel like you got the 5 of Pentacles yesterday. Did you get the 5 of Pentacles yesterday? Remind me in the comment section. Thank you guys so much for liking the live. I really, really, really appreciate that so much. Thank you. Hi, Brittany. Welcome back. We have the 5 of Pentacles saying like we may feel out in the cold and desolate. Things may not be picking up right now. Things might be really slow right now. I do feel like you got this card yesterday. I feel like you got this card yesterday. Let me know. I don't know. And then we have the Magician. The Magician like wanted to pop out of the deck. Like she fell over in a weird way, so I just grabbed her up. She is saying you have everything you need. You have the wands, you have the cups, you have the pentacles, you have the swords, you have this growth of abundance. You have consistent access to it. You have all of it. It was 5 of something. Re-look at that reading yesterday. I don't remember what time it was that we did your reading, unfortunately, but take a gander at that. that reading. And I think this is the third time it's come out. I think so too. So things are going to improve because you have everything you need. So get out of this mindset of like things are terrible and awful, even though they might be. I didn't do one yesterday because I keep getting the same message. Well, I mean, at least they're consistent, right? We love consistency, Spirit. Woo. But you do have everything you need. All right. You got to believe in yourself, manifest it. This is the card of manifestation. So manifest it, manifest it, manifest it. I want to show you my money jar. If I haven't showed you this already, this is my money jar. Money jar is going to help you get money. Okay. So I keep a giant selenite in here. Selenite is a cleansing stone. It's also a stone that can amplify your other stones as well. I only have 2 doll hairs in here because I had $2 and I was like, you know, I'm going to put it in my money jar. But really the money jar is all about the change. Like getting your change in here. So your pocket change, things like that, throw them in a jar. If you need to wash your jar or if you need to cleanse your jar, incense will cleanse it. Holy wood will cleanse it. I don't really suggest sage because people use the wrong sage all the time. White sage is for invoking, you guys. Don't use white sage to cleanse and clear your home because you're invoking spirit when you're using white sage. And smudging is also a closed practice, okay? But get a money jar together as well. And I don't know if Sylvia's still in here or not, but Sylvia, if you're in here, get one as well. Going for you. I just bought white socks because you mentioned that yesterday. I'm going to make a money jar. Perfect. White socks is great. Wear your white socks. Cleanse and clear your chakras by taking a chakra bath. Always, 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 guys, when you're working with chakras, make sure that you are starting at the root chakra, working your way up to the crown chakra. Do not start at your third eye. Do not start at your crown. There is levels to it, okay? There's levels to it. You have to start at the root. You have to cleanse and clear starting from the bottom up. Otherwise, spiritual psychosis comes in and it's a real motherfucking thing, you guys. How do I cleanse or clear your chakras? You can Google it for sure, but I'd be happy to tell you that as well. I'll tell you how I do it. I do it in a couple different ways now that it's warm outside and you're a Michigander too. So, hey, it's probably warm where you are. I think you're a little bit more north than me. I'm more, Metro Detroit area, so I'm more south than you. But you can go outside and you can listen to chakra music. There's frequencies called solfeggio, SOLFEGGIO, solfeggio frequencies. It's been so hot here. Okay. Well, you can definitely go there. And if you're in Grand Rapids, you're close to Muskegon and you can go to Lake Michigan. I probably, if I were you, would go to Lake Michigan because I love her. I love her so much. She's a beaut. Anyways, so you can go outside. I go on the grass. I take my bare feet, no toes for anybody, but I take my bare feet and I put them in the grass. I put them in the water. I put them in the sand because I have definitely gone to Lake Michigan and meditated in it before. I don't do Erie because Erie's polluted, like really, really, really bad. And I'm closest to Erie, but Erie's super polluted. Lake Michigan is my favorite. That's why I live West Michigan. I feel the most peace in her. Me too. I feel that way about Huron as well. But I'm not really by Huron very often, but I have gone to Mackinac quite a few times. So I've had my time with her as well. But I love Lake Michigan. She is I think she is my favorite lake. I've gone to Superior once, but I think she's my favorite. But either way, go in there, listen to the solfeggio frequencies, find which one correlate to the root chakra, find which one correlates to the sacral, to the solar plexus, the heart, the throat, the third eye, and the crown. Each one has a different sound frequency to it. They're all some sort of hertz. I don't know off the top of my head which ones are which, so you are going to have to Google that. So I'm going to give you a little bit of homework there. So you are going to have to. Hi, Salem. Are you giving luck to our friend Kelly? Oh, Salem came in. I don't know. You can't see him, but he's right here. He's right there. But yeah, so anyway, so you start there, you start at the root, you turn on your frequency music and you just meditate to the frequency music. I like to do anywhere between 10 to 15 minutes per frequency, but you can change that up because it's like an hour and a half if you do it 15 minutes or like a little over an hour if you just do the 7 or the 10 minutes a piece. But whatever you want to do, whatever your preference is, if you're out in the sun, do use your sunscreen, okay? That's Salem, guys. That's my cat. Don't worry about him. He's allowed there. But yeah, so you go and you use the frequency, you cleanse and clear. Now, when I am actually cleansing and clearing, thank you, Spirit, for being here. Well, I will go through Roy G. Biv, right? Because that's the colors of the frequencies of the chakras. It starts with Roy G. Biv. If you guys don't know what Roy G. Biv is, it's literally the colors of the rainbow. Red, orange, yellow, Roy. G is green. Biv is blue, indigo, and violet. Okay, that's what Roy G. Biv is for anyone who has never heard that acronym before. So I always start with a red room, but whatever your mind brings to you is what your mind brings to you. But this is what my mind brings to me. So I always enter a red room first. There's a window. It's usually dirty. I clean the inside of the window. Once I'm done cleaning the inside of the window, I open it up. I go outside and I clean the outside of the window. When I'm done cleaning the outside of the window, I take a look around. Usually there's an apple orchard there. And I go and I sit by one of the apple trees and I meditate there. When I feel ready there, I enter back into the house. Usually it's still red. I make sure I get any cobwebs that might be in the room or any dirt that might be in the room. There's usually a table there. I sit at a table and then I meditate there for a while. And then usually an orange door will naturally appear. So when that orange door appears, I change my music over to my sacral center and then I enter the orange door. And I just rinse and repeat. So I clean the window. I go outside. I clean the outside window. It's an orange grove now. I sit at the orange tree and I just think about the roots from the orange tree that is also infiltrating. It's not really infiltrating, but it's also connected to the roots of the orange tree. So everything's connected. I sit there for a while. I go back in my house. I clean up there again. I sit at the table. I wait for a yellow door. I go through the yellow door. Now I switch my frequency music to my solar plexus and I rinse and repeat now with sunflowers instead of an orange grove. And then just so on and so forth. Okay. Thank you, Terry, so much for the follow. And that's how I cleanse and clean my chakras. I do it all the way up to the crown. Now the crown might be completely different for you than it is for me, because when I opened the window after I cleaned it, literally the dead came in. Like the dead just came right into my room. And I wasn't afraid. I wasn't scared. I was quite excited because I knew what that meant. If the dead come into your room, you're a medium. You're going to talk to dead people. Okay. So it's not that big of a deal. Don't be afraid of it, but it may not be what happens for you. And I don't know what would happen for you, to be honest with you. You might just have a violet room. And you just sitting in the violet room and you have violets outside and, you know, whatever it may show up for you. Okay. So don't be alarmed if something does happen in that crown chakra. Don't be alarmed if nothing happens in that crown chakra. But I do baths in the wintertime. I go outside in the summertime. And if I can make it to a Great Lake, you best believe I make it to a Great Lake. Kelly says, thank you. You're very welcome, darling. I hope that helps. I hope it gives assistance there. And since it's going to be recorded here, you can always look back at about an hour, 40 minutes. That's so helpful. Thank you. You're very, very, very welcome. No problem. I got you. All right, guys. So we are still doing readings right now. So if you guys are interested in a reading, it's a $15 donation. Linktree link in the profile. Venmo, PayPal, or my website, humandesignwithmelody.com is how you can get on the list if you are interested. Again, I do psychic readings, I do mediumship readings, and I do human design readings. So if you're interested in any of those readings, that has literally never happened, and I've done that many, 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 many times. First time for everything. Anyways, we're doing readings, $15 donations, 5-minute readings, Linktree link in the profile. If you want to subscribe, you can subscribe, and you will receive a 6-minute reading instead of a 5-minute reading, and you'll also get a daily free reading anytime that I'm live on air. You can get a daily free reading. So let me know, guys, in the comments section, or like just send in your donation to the Linktree link in the profile, Venmo, PayPal, or my website, humandesignwithmelody.com. Brittany, thank you so much for liking the live. It really, really, really does help when people like the live. It helps you get further into algorithm. It helps you bring people into your room. It really helps. So thank you, Brittany, so much for sending those likes my way. I really appreciate it so much. But guys, if you are interested, we're doing readings right now. Linktree link in the profile, or it's pinned right there to the chat. to the chat if you're on the play button app. Well, welcome in. Welcome in. Thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out with me today. If I am new to your screen, hi, I'm Melody. I'm a clairvoyant who can see, feel, and hear spirit. And if you're interested in a reading, that's what we do here on my lives. We do donated readings. $15 donations will get you a 5-minute reading. I give you a choice of reading. I do 3 different modalities. I am a psychic medium, so I do psychic readings where I pull the cards, I channel a message, give you that message, whatever it is. I also am a medium, so I connect with people who have passed away into the spiritual realm. I do a direct connection. I am not a spirit-led medium. During these readings, I want to make sure who pays for their reading is actually getting their person that they want. Because there's been a few times where I was doing spirit-led and I was getting other people who had nothing to do with the person who donated, other people's family coming in. So I want to make sure I'm getting your family member or your loved one, whomever it may be. So I do a direct connection there, but in my private readings, we do spirit-led. Whoever comes through, right? And then lastly, we do human design readings. If you're interested to know more about yourself through the lens of human design is a chart reading all about you. It's your blueprint to you, why you are the way that you are, why you're hitting brick walls, why, what type of energy you possess, and how to work with your specific type of energy. So if you're interested in any of those readings, that is what we offer here live on air. So again, if you're on YouTube, just go ahead and go to the top of the live chat. It's pinned right there for you to get to the Linktree link to use Venmo, PayPal, or my website, humandesignwithmelody.com. Or you can go on the TikTok. If you're on TikTok, it's going to be in my bio, and the Linktree link is right there. Again, Venmo, PayPal, or my website is how you can submit your donation of $15 to receive your 5-minute reading. So if you want a reading, now's the time, guys. Now's the time to get your readings. Boop, 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 boop. All right. Viewers are to discover your live in their feed as they go live. Oh, okay. Sorry, there's a new thing that I think I did. I don't know if it's new or if I just figured it out, because that could be too. But it gives you like stats of the live as the live is going on, which I didn't know existed before. So I was just taking a look at that. It's very interesting information that comes out of it. But thanks for being here, guys. I really appreciate you all for being here today. What type of reading are we doing for you? Go ahead and get your donation in, $15 for your 5 minutes. Let's get your readings to you. Let's get you some clarity. Let's get you some insight. Let's get you connection with somebody who's passed away. Let's let you know about you through the lens of human design. I offer human design readings, and I'm obsessed with human design readings simply because it changed my life forever. I found human design June of 21, and when I looked at my human design, my mind fucking blew. I've been living my life like a generator. Like, I have all this energy. I have to go hit the ground running. I have to make my dreams happen. Just do it. You know, all these slogans, all the what society tells you you need to do. And when I looked at my human design, I realized, like, I am not that person. I am somebody who has a limited amount of energy. And when I work a 9 to 5, I'm exhausted. I am kaput. I can barely feed myself or take care of myself. So it wasn't really benefiting me in any way. I literally felt like all I could do was work whenever I worked. So I realized with my type, being a projector, being a non-sacral, I'm not designed to work a 9 to 5. I'm not designed to work a corporate lifestyle. I'm designed to work 4 hours a day. 4 hours a day, which is crazy and unheard of. But I really saw that, and I really resonated with it. I really related with it. It was like validating. So 30 days after I found human design, I quit my job. I quit my 9 to 5. I was a property manager, which was not a good suit for me anyways. I don't want to fucking evict people. That's gross and grody, and I hate it. So I don't want to do that shit anyways. I never did get to evict anybody. Thank the universe. But I quit that job 30 days after I found human design. I started working my shipped job back. I had shipped back in like 2018, 2017 is when I started being a shipped shopper. And this was 21. So I started shifting again. I was getting by. I was living with a girlfriend at the time because I broke up with my fiance months, like 6 months before I even found human design. And then I started really developing my gifts and started really honing in my intuition and really learning human design as it is. And I fucking started doing it. I just took the jump. I took the leap. And my life has improved so much. For 3 years, I lived on my own. I lived in an apartment all by myself, taking care of my own bills, being very independent, very much like loved my life. I loved it. I love my life now because now I'm in a house. Are you okay, Salem? Was it a cough? Are you coughing or did you choke on some water? Oh, Bobby, what's wrong? Come here, my love. Come here, sweet pea. You okay? Take a break from that water for a second. Yeah, we're just going to take a break from the water for a moment. Yeah, did it go down the wrong tube? Yeah. That's okay. It happens to humans too. Yeah, we just drank a little too fast. Yeah, I love you too, buddy. Thank you for your slow blink. You good? Do you want pets? Do you want pets? No? There's a hard no on the pets? Huh? Okay. All right. Sorry. My cat was choking. My cat was choking on some water. So I had to pay attention to him because he is my life. But yeah, human design changed my life forever in the best ways possible. I feel so much more successful. I feel so much more in alignment with who I am and my purpose. I feel very much like I'm serving my purpose now. I did not feel like I was serving my purpose before that. Like it's just the best. It's just the best. So I hope everyone looks at their human design. You don't need to pay for a human design reading. You can literally just look up your human design chart. If you decide you want to have a professional's opinion on it, I would hope you'd want to come back to me. There's many professionals on this app, so you don't have to come back to me. But if you wanted to, I would love it because it's literally my favorite reading to give. It's my favorite reading to give. It's so mind-blowing. It's so validating. It's just the best. Yeah, that's your fan. That's your fan from home. Yeah, remember when we lived at that apartment? Yeah, that's from the apartment. Good boy, Salem. That's my guy. That's my Salem Binksy boy. Sorry, my cat. I can't show you YouTube, but my cat's being very cute. He's just being a cutie pie. He is my life. I love him so much. All right, guys. So, where you at? Are you looking for clarity? Are you looking for insight? You want to know what the cards have to say for you? Let's go for it. Absolutely, positively. I'm doing readings, 5-minute readings. You get 5 minutes of messages from Spirit, Source, Universe, God. They're all, Spirit's not really part of that, but like that's all the same type of energy. We're going to get you that message of clarity here to you here. If you want it, it's a $15 donation for your 5-minute reading. Linktree link in the profile. You can use Venmo, you can use PayPal, or my website, which is the first link in the Linktree, humandesignwithmelody.com. Ryan says, do you have time for a reading? Yeah, I'm just waiting. Thank you, Ryan, for the follow. I'm just waiting on the next donation to come through. So there is no wait at this time. So you're going to get your reading right away. You're going to get your reading right now. So go ahead and send in your donation, $15. Oh, she said, I'll be right. He'll say, they said they're going to be right back. Vibes are good. That's like a really good compliment. So thank you so much, Ryan, for saying that. I really appreciate it. Where are you going? You're going to leave Mom? No, you're going to come back. Are you going to get your pets? Oh, he got his pets. Oh, he did. You want kisses? I love you so much. I love you so much, my son. My oldest. Oh, yeah. Hanging out with Mom. Marilyn, hi. Hi, Charlie, hi. Another kiss? Ah. I love this cat. Give him scritches. They said they requested scritches. You want scritches? You want some scritches? Oh, yeah? You don't look like you're feeling scritches right now. We're at a bad angle for some scritches, and if I pat his booty, he'll walk away from me. But I love you. Oh, he slow blinked his mom. Marilyn, thank you so much for subscribing again. So, Marilyn, if you're interested, we can do your freebie here, or you can always get your 6-minute reading instead of a 5-minute reading. We do have Ryan. It's been so long. It has been a minute, my love. Ryan, thank you so much. We got your donation in. So we're going to do Ryan's donated reading next. But Marilyn, if you want your freebie, we can get you right after Ryan. Yes, absolutely. So we're going to put you down for the freebie here for Marilyn. All right. But we are going to do Ryan's reading first. So Ryan, let me know that you're back in the room when you are, and let me know what type of reading you're interested in receiving here today. Thank you. Thank you. Before we start, what's the cat's name? This is Salem Beaks. I have 4 different cats in this house. My boyfriend has 2 cats. I have 2 cats. I moved in. Now we have 4 cats. But his name is Salem Beaks. And then we have Winnie. His legal name is Winston, but he goes by Winnie or Winnebago. And then we have Tiger Lily and we have Guapo. Those are our cats in our house. And they're very loved. They're very loved. Oh, yes, they are. But honestly, full disclosure, him and his brother Winnie, bullies. Bullies. They pick on their little sister all the time. How about a love reading? I've been dating someone and it's my longest relationship. Woo! Let's check it out, Ryan. And guys, if you want to be next after Ryan, it's a $15 donation. Linktree link in the profile, Venmo, PayPal, or my website, humandesignwithmelody.com. When you moved in with your boyfriend, how did your cats get along? Re-ask that question in just a minute, Charlie. I'd be happy to answer that question. It's just a long-winded answer I have for you. So copy and paste that when we're done with Ryan's reading, or actually Marilyn's freebie. So let's go ahead and see what's going on for Ryan. So I'm going to take some deep breaths here, some cleansing breaths. As soon as I see something, hear something, or feel something, that is when we start the timer. Now, I do have this recording on YouTube. Your timestamp is 2 hours even. So if you ever want to rewatch this reading, it's 2 hours on the dot. Thank you, Charlie. So the handle business boss lady. I appreciate you. Spirit, this reading, Charlie, you're so funny. This reading is for our friend Ryan. For our friend Ryan. Spirit, this is for our friend Ryan. Spirit, what does Ryan need to know about their relationship? I feel so excited. Spirit, what does Ryan need to know about their relationship? Thank you, Charlie, for the heart me. Spirit, what does Charlie need to, not Charlie, sorry. What does Ryan, what does Ryan need to know about their relationship? What does Ryan need to know about their relationship? What does Ryan need to know about their relationship? Ryan, the very first thing in my body I feel is I feel all the butterflies. Butterflies are good. Sometimes they're not, but the way I'm feeling these right now is a good feeling. It's good. Butterflies are a sign of nervousness coming into the body, but I like it. I like it so much. I feel like things are blooming. I feel secure. I feel like somebody has me. Like I feel good. Also, my stomach growled during this. So when my stomach growls, Ryan, that means one of 2 things during readings. One, you need to change your diet. Could mean that. Or if you have not ate, they're telling you to eat. So either you have to get a better diet or you need to eat. Okay. So if it's need to eat, take me with you. Let's go into your kitchen. Let's go in the break room, whatever. Get some food in you. Okay. Because when my stomach growls, that's what it means. So you got to take care of yourself as well. So you can take care of the relationship as a whole. So let's see what's going on here with the cards. But I don't know. I feel like I'm going to like your partner. We're going to see what happens. But I feel like I like your partner. The Knight of Swords is here. The Knight of Swords is a card of quick, coming in fast. I'm ready for this. I'm ready to take it head on. I'm ready to be in this relationship. I'm ready to be a partner. But you might need to slow down a little bit because it might be a little bit too fast where things are bending. Okay. So if things are going too fast, You can always slow it down. Life is long and short at the same time, but life is long, okay? Let's see what's going on. I'm not surprised by these cards. Like I told you, I think I like your partner. All right, so I do want you to be your true, authentic self, though. Okay. I want you to not feel like you're being held back. I want you to open yourself up. I want you to truly be somebody who is not afraid to open up and to be vulnerable. All right. That's what the Eight of Swords is feeling like I have to hold myself back or something's holding me back, but nothing is actually in the character's way. You can see she's bound. She has a blindfold on, but there's nothing in front of her and there's nothing behind her. She only to the sides of her are the swords. Her emotions are keeping her here. So don't be afraid to open up to your partner, to be vulnerable with your partner, even if it's something that you struggle with. Even if it's something like, I don't know if they're going to like me if I'm this way, or I like me. They need to like the authentic you. Period. They need to love the authentic you. If you're going to be in a relationship for a long term, they have to know who you are. But Ryan, I really like your partner. I really do. I think any nerves or anything that you have, I don't think they're as strong as they once were. They might still be there, but they might have lessened over time. But do be open. Like being open, being vulnerable, being honest with your partner is how you're going to keep your partner. Okay. I feel like you're both ready for this. I feel like both you and your partner were ready for this relationship, ready to take it on head first. Like, we got this. Like, both of these knights are ready and raring to go. They're going for it. Okay. The Knight of Wands they're roaring, ready to go. If you want to see more about this card, I did do a video on my actual profile, so you can check it out, like it, comment, share it. Do the things if you like. I would appreciate it if you did it. But they are both going in the same direction. They're both taking on the same responsibility. They're ready to take on that next chapter. And boy, are you ready? Even though I know this is the longest relationship, this still feels pretty new. So this could be still within the first year of your relationship. It might be more than that, but it still feels new because aces are brand new. Aces are new. And this, the Nine of Pentacles, is the abundance card in the deck. There's so much to give. Yes, you planted the seed. You watered it. Your cup is filled. And you need to make sure you continue filling your own cup, Ryan. You can fill other people's cups. Other people can fill your cup. But it is your responsibility to make sure that you have water in your cup. Not that it's half full, that it's at the brim. So when somebody pours into your cup, you get this imagery. You get this overflowing, so fulfilled. Look at that heart. And it creates this lake. This cup created this lake. And then she's looking right at it. She's like, this relationship has so much abundance to it, so much success to it, so much fruition coming in. Like, you've been asking for this relationship. Universe, God, source, whatever you want to call that energy yourself. It's all the same words for the same energy. It's all the same energy for the different words. Whatever, dyslexia of the mouth. But this is something really beneficial. I like your relationship, Ryan. I hope things are going well in it. I hope things are going strong. Don't hold yourself back in this relationship. Be authentically you. All right. Be open, be honest, be transparent. That's how you keep the girl or the guy, whomever it may be. Gender has no meaning here. It's a social construct. But I hope that helped, Ryan. I hope it made sense. I hope it resonated. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for submitting your donation. Thanks for liking the vibes. I really appreciate you so much. And I do hope you're not being filtered. Spirit has nothing to do with filtration. TikTok loves to filter things. So I do hope that it was not, that you weren't commenting and that it didn't get filtered. Because if you did comment and I didn't read it out loud, I didn't mean to ignore you. Thank you. I've just been paying attention. Okay, good. Okay, good. But I hope that resonated, love. I hope that made sense. All right, Marilyn, we're going to do your freebie right now. Everyone who is a subscriber gets a daily free reading whenever they join my live. If they request it, saying, hey, I want my freebie. All the freebies are general readings. So we're going to do a Marilyn's free reading right now for being a paid subscriber on TikTok. And then also she's going to get a 6-minute reading instead of a 5-minute reading anytime she decides to donate $15 or more to the Linktree link in the profile. All right, Marilyn, I see you're high there. So let's go ahead and see what Spirit has for you today. Spirit, what does Marilyn, our friend Marilyn, what does Marilyn need to know? Spirit, what does Marilyn need to know? I didn't like that shuffle at all. Hopefully this is good. Spirit, what does our friend Marilyn need to know? That was a much better shuffle. All right, this is the last shuffle here. No, I want to hear. All right, Marilyn. So there might be something that we're holding on to that's not serving us. Something that we probably are really holding on to because it's a habit or it's comfortable or it's something that we just do, right? The habit. Again, that's what a habit is. Anyways, so this is a card is saying like whatever you're holding on to is not really serving you. It might be time to let something go. Yeah, there might be. She goes, yes. So the Four of Swords is a card of taking a break, meditation, taking a moment to yourself. This could also be depression as well because she can't get out of bed and the day is beautiful. So there could be some depressiveness that you may be experiencing or feeling. I don't have a backup account, May. No, that's a scammer. Just block them. Just block them. Give them the middle finger and block them. I will never, ever, 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 ever message you guys first. I will reply to you if you do message me first, if it deems a reply. But I will never, ever, 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 ever message you guys first for your safety. The only account I have right now, May, is this account. This is the only account I have. So I don't have any duplicates. I don't have a backup. This is it. Okay. So again, if you get a message from me, block her. Check if it's me, I guess, but block her. Okay. Because it's probably not going to be me unless we already have a message going and I'm like, oh, I just thought of something and I messaged you. You're going to see. Yeah, they're stealing your, they always do. They always do. There's nothing I can do about it, unfortunately, because TikTok does nothing. I will report it. Nothing happens. Marilyn, I'm so sorry. I'm in the middle of your reading. I just have to protect my people. I got to protect you guys. But anyways, you were talking about your job. You're not happy with your job. So you might be taking a break from your job. You might be quitting your job. But something is going to come in really fast. Thank you, Marilyn, for understanding. That is going to put you right into alignment. Right here. Okay, you see all of these 8 wands behind the character. Even the 1 wand she's holding is not overlapping that much of that other wand. You can see that this is going to put you in alignment. It's going to put you where you need to be, but you may be burnt out from this job. This job is probably something that you want to move on from that is not really serving you at this time. I do want to pull one more here for you. You're going to get a new job. You're going to get a new job. Ace of Pentacles. Plant that seed, baby. Get that new line of income. Get that growth. And it's going to help you heal. Okay, so you might be burnt out. It might be time to move on. I always will suggest for you to be safe by making sure you have a job lined up before you quit another job. That's my advice. It is not Spirit's advice, but I'm never going to want to like just have you quit your job with nothing to back you up because I want you to be surviving. Thank you, Megan, for the follow and the heartbeat. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Marilyn says yes. All righty. Thank you so much for being a subscriber. If you guys want free readings, go ahead and subscribe. You'll get a daily free reading, and then you'll also get a 6-minute reading instead of a 5-minute reading anytime you donate $15 or more. Anytime, Marilyn, you are so welcome. Sorry, thank you. No, it's okay. Like, May, honestly, like, even though I was in the middle of a free reading, like, your safety trumps anything. Period. I don't want you wasting your money. I don't want you being scammed by anyone. I want you to be safe out here in these streets. Okay. So just know that if something like that is happening, I do need to know about it, but I don't really need you guys to message me about it. Just simply block them. Because if you're seeing like my profile and you see that this profile did not message me, it's not me. I think it's because we did a reading the other day. They literally, what happens with these scammers is because I don't know who the scammer is and I don't know who isn't. And sometimes the scammers are very obvious and I block them right away. Sometimes they're not. So they'll sit silently and they'll watch who comes into my live and they'll follow your profile or they'll remember your profile or whatever they do. Jess, I got you. I don't know why I was saying that. But either way, they'll see who's in the live and they'll just attack anybody who comes into the live. Anyone who follows me, anyone who comments, anyone who does any of that. That's what they do because they don't have a fucking life. Get your own job. Get your own gig. Develop your own skills, bro. Like, stop scamming my people. Stop scamming anyone's people. It's so terrible. Like, it's just so terrible. But yeah, anyone that comes, and this is great advice for anyone as well. If you get a random reader that you may never have seen before, I'm sure it's happened if you are in any of these type of readings. But Jazz, I got you as well. So we're going to do your 5-minute reading. But just know if anyone comes into your DM saying, I came across your profile and I feel like you need X reading. That's a scam. That's a scam. Any reputable reader will never reach out to you guys first. We want to prove to you who we are, and then you see our value or you see our worth or you just see what we bring to the table and you're like, yep, I want a reading from that person. Anyone who's just sliding into your DM saying you need a reading, they aren't reputable. They are a scam. Keep yourself safe. Okay. I'll probably do another video about keeping yourself safe. I've done a couple of videos on it, but I think I'm going to keep that as a series because there's so many scammers. There's so many. It's disturbing. It's disturbing how many there are. All right, but we are going to move on because Jazz just gave us a $15 donation. Thank you, Jazz, so much. Let me know that you're here. Let me know what type of reading we're doing for you. There she is. We're going to get 6 minutes on the clock because she is a paid subscriber. Can we do mediumship reading for me? Yes, absolutely we can. I do a direct connection. So you're going to have to let me know the relationship to the person, mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, brother, sister, aunt, uncle, etc. If they don't have a traditional relationship with you, give me their first name only, nothing more, nothing less. Any medium should not need more information than that. Honestly, when we're doing private readings, I don't ask for that information. I let spirit-led happen. During these readings, I want to guarantee who donated gets who they're wanting to get. That's why I do direct here online. All right, we're going to connect with Jazz's brother. Let's check it out. And your timestamp is going to be 2 hours, 15 minutes. And guys, after Jazz, we don't have anyone else. Linktree link in the profile, Venmo, PayPal, or my website, humandesignwithmelody.com. So we're just doing some cleansing breaths here for Jazz. Spirit, this reading is for Jazz. Spirit, we're trying to get in contact with Jazz's brother. All right, so who I have here, they're not old by any means, but they're like, I want to say in their 20s, it looks like to me, somewhere in their 20s. They look older like that. And the way that I just want to like hunch over and like catch my breath, it's almost like, I don't know. I do get rugs coming in here for him. So I don't know if he had an OD or what happened, but like, it just makes me feel like weak, makes me feel tired, makes me feel like I want to hunch over. I feel like the center of my chest is getting the most attention. So I don't know if there was like an aortic split or something that was caused by rugs. I had a cousin who was on rugs, got off of rugs, and he was just so into the rugs when he was in it that it caused a weakening in his aorta and his aorta split. And that's kind of what I'm feeling here. So I'm not sure if that's accurate. You can let me know in the comments by yes, this makes sense. No, this doesn't make sense. only. Don't give me any other information. Don't give psychics any other information other than yes and no. But he makes me feel like he was really into rap music and like maybe the rap scene. Like just the way he dresses, like the way he's dressing is kind of baggier clothes. Just gives me that feeling of like this kid listens to rap music, you know? He just makes me feel really weak, and he's really highlighting my chest here. She's saying, yes, this makes sense. I do feel like he died from rugs. I do feel like it's a rug-related passing. I just don't think his heart was strong enough. I think his heart, either his heart gave out or his aorta gave out. Something there. He makes me feel like he got involved with rugs at an early age, whether it was Shmir Shmwana, or if it was just like party rugs. But he feels like he, like in high school, he got into them very early. Some comments in this live were filtered to protect the community's experience. So whoever commented, you did get filtered, and they actually told me you were filtered this time, unfortunately. So you might need to change some words up. He makes me feel like there was like depression in his life as well, anxiety and depression. He also makes my TMJ hurt, like the joint in your jaw. When you move your jaw, you might feel it. Mine actually clicks, but he's making my TMJ hurt, so I feel like he was clenching. I don't know if he was clenching on his passing or what. I think it was me. It was rugs, but gun violence, the wrong people he was around, I guess. Is that why it was in the chest? Oh, it wasn't rugs. Okay. Because it's something in the chest here. So I wonder if that's where it was. J Mots, thank you for the follow. But rugs do come in here. So I don't know if he was dabbling with them and it was a deal gone wrong or whatever it was. But rugs do come in here for whatever reason. But if it's not rugs, it's not rugs. Facts are facts, is as it is. I'm just interpreting incorrectly. He makes me feel like when he was present that he was like a typical brother. like he might have wrestled with you a lot and threw you around. He's also giving me like the I'm gonna spit on you vibes, but not really spit on you, like that nasty like loogie over you and then just sucking that loogie back in, like that shit. He just makes me feel like he was a little bit of a terror at home, but when he was being nice, like he was so nice. He makes me feel like he's like, hey, you want to come listen to this band with me or this artist with me or this or that, that type of thing. But I do feel like he was very sibling to you, very much like picked on you, and I feel like he liked doing that. I think he liked getting you going and like getting you riled up. Yeah, he's really highlighting my chest. He won't stop highlighting my chest for whatever reason. Do you have a message here for your sister? Can I see timing? I can try. I can do my best. From time to time, I get timing. He just makes me feel like his passing is unfortunate and is something he was not expecting. But it feels like for whatever reason, like you're picking up the pieces, like whether you're taking care of your parents and making sure they're okay and making sure everyone else is okay. If you have other siblings, like it just makes me feel like you're the one who's like picking up pieces right now, trying to like heal and get your pieces ready to like super glue them back together. They'll never be the same. They'll never be the same. And I don't expect you to expect that they'll be the same ever again. But I do feel like you are able to pick up the pieces, heal, and take him with you when you move on. It's not like you're moving on from here. Zahara, I got you. It's just I'm healing myself and then we're moving on together. Katie's it's in the profile, Venmo, PayPal, or my website. So Jazz, I hope that helped. I hope that resonated. I hope it made sense. I'm sorry about misinterpreting. Okay, got you, Ash. I'm sorry for misinterpreting the rug usage, but I don't know. It just keeps coming in. So I just have to give you what I get, and that, I mean, if it's incorrect, it's incorrect. But it did come in a lot for whatever reason for that. But I hope the rest of it made sense. Oh, she said makes sense. No, it's okay. Okay, it made sense. All right, perfect. Because I was like, I'm sorry, I got it wrong. Because no one's perfect. No medium you're gonna see has got 100% everything. Like, it's just, perfection's not really a thing. It's not real, right? But I'm glad that this message made sense. I'm glad it gave you hopefully some clarity, some insight, maybe more I didn't know. Oh, that could be as well, because it kept coming in. But my heart goes out to you. I'm so sorry for the loss of your brother. That shit is awful. I can't even think about losing my brother. I can't think of losing any of my siblings. I will immediately start to cry because I love those motherfuckers. I love those motherfuckers. So I'm so sorry that you had to lose your brother. That is, a wound that you will heal, but it will never be the same. My heart goes out to you so much. How much is a sub or tutoring for mentorship? Well, subscription, if you're asking for a subscription, I think my subscription is like $6. Tutoring or mentorship, I do what's called a, oh God, what is it called? Spiritual, God, what is it called in my thing? Hold on. I'll give you the exact words that I use. I can't think of it right now. Spiritual counseling. Spiritual counseling would be mentorship. My spiritual counseling is $50 for a half hour and $100 for an hour. But subbing is for $6 here if you want to do a paid subscription, and you're very welcome, Jazz. But that's what I offer as of right now. But I might offer more. There's definitely things that I could offer more, but I want people to really, because there's people who's like, oh, you should do this and you should do that, and then I do it and then no one shows up for it. So I want to make sure people are like really wanting that service before I actually offer it. All right, so we have Zahara. Zahara, would you rather me call you Ash, like your name here, or do you want me to call you Zahara? Let me know. Spirit doesn't need your legal name. Spirit is just very much, they know who you are. They're very aware. Okay, Zahara, perfect. Zahara, I have faith me and Najib will reconcile. I can't read today. We'll reconcile, but I'm lost on timing and how he will approach me. Okay, so full disclosure, if Spirit doesn't give you something or give me something, it could be something that you don't need to know. Or if you know too much about, you're going to think of it in a very rigid way instead of being flowing and let the energy flow, okay? So I'm going to give you what I get. But if Spirit ends up saying nothing on timing, then it's something that you're not supposed to know about, okay? I am going to do my best. I'm going to get what I get, but I can only get what I get, all right? Okay, perfect. She understands. All right, Zahara, let's see what's going on. And guys, after Zahara, we don't have anyone else. It's a $15 donation for a 5-minute reading. Linktree link is in the profile. All right, Spirit, this is for our friend Zahara. Zahara. Spirit, what does our friend Zahara need to know about reconciliation with Najib? Caitlin, I got you. Thank you so much, Caitlin. Spirit, what does our friend Zahara need to know about reconciliation with Najib? Spirit, this one to pop out, so I'm going to take it. Spirit, what does our friend Zahara need to know about reconciliation with Najib? What's going on here? My ears are being highlighted for whatever reason, like the tops of my ears, like almost like, I don't know if somebody gets embarrassed and they turn red or something, but like I get red ears for whatever reason. So I don't know how to interpret that. Like ears have been coming in the last 2 days and I don't know how to interpret it. I even had like airplane ears earlier today. So just make sure, like, I don't know if that makes sense for you or him about ears turning red when embarrassed or when like flustered or blushing, things like that. But I get that. My ears have been ringing a lot. Interesting. All right. So we do have the bottom of the deck here. We have the Emperor. The Emperor is a card of Aries. This is the Aries card in the deck, but I get more stomach symptoms with nervousness. Okay, don't tell me too much, though. Don't tell me too much. Even though that doesn't have anything to relate with this reading. Just be cautious with how much information you give Psychic. Psychic should be giving you the information, okay? Just for your safety. That's the only reason I bring it up, okay? Anyways, back to the Emperor here. This is an Aries card. This is a father of the zodiac as well. Aries is the natural ruler of the first house of self. So there could be some self-reflection going on, some self-improvement going on even, or it could be egotistical. Okay, let's see what the other cards have to say. But this card is the card that came out and jumped out of the deck here. Yes. So you're asking for timing, and they're saying success in springtime. If you're in the northern hemisphere, like myself, it could be happening anytime between now and the start of summer, which is at the end, like middle to end of June, like the 21st of June, I think it is. So it could happen anytime between now and then. I'm in Florida. Perfect. So you're in the northern hemisphere. We're actually on the same time zone. Hey, because I'm in Detroit area. Now we also have, so this commitment is here. It's coming in springtime, and it's going to be a new start. Yes, things are rocky. Yes, things are literally up in the air. You see, she's juggling, right? She's juggling back and forth. So things are up in the air right now. So there are, Megan's in Metro Detroit area. Woo! I don't want to say too much about where we're at, but East side, west side? I'm west side. But then Two of Pentacles is here saying, like, yes, these are things juggling, things going on, things happening. Your east side. Hey, girl, hey, we a little bit far from each other, though. But the Two of Pentacles is saying, like, yes, we're juggling some things. Now we got the Two of Cups. Twos are partnerships, duality, balance. Okay. So some things need to balance out. Like, we have to stop juggling so that this partnership can come in. Now, the Two of Cups is the soulmate level card, the relationship card. The soulmate level I want to talk about just for a moment, because some people think soulmates are like, this is it, this is my forever. And unfortunately, it's not always the case. Sometimes it is, sure. Thank you, Spirit, for the confirmation. Sure, it's the case sometimes, but not all the time. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for the confirmation, Spirit. Spirit makes me burp. I don't know if I said that or not. But there is something here for maybe a short term, a lesson that you're learning, something along those lines. But just take it as a lesson to be learned, okay? But I see success for you. I do. I see success here. I see success in the Fool because we have the Sun. The Sun is the most perceived positive sign you can have in tarot. Period. Taking that leap of faith on yourself, knowing no matter what happens, you are always going to land on your feet. You're always going to land on your feet, no matter the outcome of whatever's happening here. All right. I want you to, like, it's fine to want somebody. It's fine to really be involved with somebody and be like, this is the person I want. But if you feel like you have to be under somebody's control, which I don't really get from this card, but just in case, because he's a ruler, he's a controller, just really be cautious that you're not here to be controlled. Okay. Everyone's here to be free. Everyone's here to be free. But either way, the Page of Pentacles is somebody who's new. He's starting something new. It is something that's going to be lucrative for him as well, but it's also stability and strength. When we talk about pentacles, we're talking about earth. We're talking about earth signs. There's earthbound, material gains, material goods. We're also talking about lines of income, and we're talking about strength, stability. I don't know what's more strong and stable than the earth. The earth is pretty damn strong and stable, in my opinion. So there's something strong and stable coming in this springtime coming in for you. Yes, right now it's up in the air, but it is going to come down. So you're going to get your answer, whatever it may be, even though there's so much yellow and so much success here. Go ahead and ask your question. What's going on here? Oh, she said, you helped me a lot. Oh, thank you so much. I'm so glad to hear that. I'm so glad to hear that, Zahara. The only thing that confused me is that there is a person named Latifa in his family. I feel like there's more here, so I'm just waiting because I think there's more you need to explain to me. But just know, Caitlin, you are next. After Caitlin, we don't have anyone else. Linktree link in the profile, Venmo, PayPal, or my website, humandesignwithmelody.com is how you can get on the list if you guys are wanting to get your reading. But Caitlin is next. But I know he doesn't love her. A family member he doesn't love? Are you talking about romantic love with a family member? Or maybe one of things that had to be sorted out. There are some things that have to be sorted out. I'm not seeing another person though. I'm not seeing cheating. I'm not seeing things like that. There is duality. I mean, there is two people, but I'm seeing it with you. Okay, good. His family forced him. Oh, heard. I get what you're laying down now. Okay. Yeah, there's a new opportunity coming for you with that, but I don't see this other person. I don't see this other person in the cards. So it could be something if he hasn't actually like tied the knot with this person, if it's an arranged type of thing, then there's a possibility that he's probably going to end that. Or unless like there may be an arrangement happening in springtime here. But I don't see it in the cards though. I don't see it in the cards. The future is never set in stone, though. That's the only thing. Any good psychic's going to tell you this future is not set in stone, but I don't see it in the cards. I hope that made sense. I see it with you in the cards. I see you like having this new beginning, having this leap of faith, and having this commitment. You know, I see it with you. Because I'm not tapping into Latifa's energy. I didn't even know she existed. And I don't tap into any other people's energies without their consent. So you give me consent by submitting your donation, and then I tap into your energy. So I didn't see anything else with anyone else but you. All right, Caitlin, let's go ahead and do your reading here. What type of reading are we doing for you? And guys, again, if you're interested in a reading, $15 donation, Linktree link in the profile, Venmo, PayPal, or my website, humandesignwithmelody.com to get on the list. Somebody put in a submission form on my website, so I just want to take a look at it while we're waiting here for our friend. Oh, cool. So I'm going to leave that up. So, Caitlin, let me know if you're here. I don't know if you're being filtered. Sorry, I'm just answering somebody who messaged me from my website. Hi, Tiger Lily. You guys want to see Tiger Lily? This is our resident little baby girl. Her name is Tiger Lily. She's 9, and she's a precious little princess angel baby. We love her. We stan her. Oh, little baby. She's getting some water looking. All right. So, Caitlin, I don't know. I feel like you're being filtered, darling. So, if you're being filtered, you can always go to the second link in the link tree. That's YouTube. And the YouTube you'll have to sign in. So, you have to have an account, but you'll be able to live chat and it should not filter you. Flor del Campo, thank you for the follow. Hopefully, I said that right. Thank you for liking the live. I appreciate you so much for doing that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So we are waiting for Caitlin to let us know that they are here. Let us know what type of reading we're doing for you. If you just say hi, that should come through. Just so I can see if you're being filtered or not. There's a chance that she walked away. That happens from time to time. So we're just going to hang out. But if anyone else wants a reading, $15 donation, Linktree link in the profile, Venmo, PayPal, or my website, humandesignwithmelody.com, is how you can get on the site. Get your donation in and get a reading. What am I talking about? Been on for 2 hours and 40 minutes. So I'm only going to be on, or I'm only going to be accepting donations for another 20 minutes. So get your donations in now. Absolutely. You'll be right away. We can't seem to get a hold of Caitlin right now for whatever reason. Caitlin will never get off the list. She will always get on a list. If somebody else gets a donation in before her and we haven't heard from her, we may do that donated reading before hers. But when you donate, you're always on the list. You're going to get your reading. I've had people who donated and then it couldn't get their reading and had to wait till the next day. But I still honored it. And then I'm a human being, so I've made a mistake where somebody donated twice and I didn't see it, and I only gave them one reading. And like 3 days later, I was like, there you are. I've been waiting for you. I didn't give you your second reading. Like I always try to do my best to be honest and open with you guys and do the right thing. And that's part of it. So Caitlin, I see you joined. There she is. Welcome in, darling. I can see your comments now. At least that one. Were you being filtered even with highs and hellos? Jeez, oh, Pete. That was infuriating. I'm sure it was, girl. Like, TikTok is ridiculous with the filtration for no reason. But I'm glad you were able to come back into the live, and now that your comments are coming through, what kind of reading are we doing? I do see you said, I don't know, but I feel like that's about the filtration and not the reading. Oh, I hope she's not being filtered again. Don't filter Caitlin. Let her speak. Let her words come through. Was it bad or was it just situation? What's the topic of it? Is it about your relationship? Is it about a love partner or just love in general? Is it about a friend? Is it about work? Is it about your health? Like, what's the topic? TikTok, you're not helping anybody by filtering Caitlin right now. Get out of town. Whew. I don't know where that yawn came from. A trial. Okay. I figured it was trial. Okay, so this is a court trial. What you need to know about court? Okay. Let's see what's going on for Caitlin in court. It's a $15 donation. Thank you, Jazz, for asking. I appreciate you. You get a 5-minute reading for your $15 donation. So I'm just doing some cleansing breaths right now. We got 5 minutes on your timer here, Caitlin. Oh, I feel stressed. This is for Caitlin. Spirit, what does Caitlin need to know about court? This court trial? Spirit, what does Caitlin need to know about this court trial? Spirit, what does Caitlin need to know about this court trial? What's going on for Caitlin here? Oh, ooh, I feel big stress. I feel high stress. I feel it in my face even. I feel like the stress in my face. I'm not clenching or anything, but I feel it in my cheekbones for whatever reason. So this, I don't know if it's because it doesn't feel like a smile to me. It feels like type of thing, right? Where I'm just like, that's what it kind of feels like to me. Like kind of just like disbelief a bit with whatever's going on in this court trial. I also have a headache coming in for me. So if you hold your stress in your neck, because I am feeling at the bottom of my neck here, going up to like right here. So if you're prone to headaches, get an ice pack on the back of your neck, take your Tylenol. Pickle juice is actually a crazy good remedy. But whatever's going on, you're going to turn it like whatever's going on, you are going to be successful. This is the card of success. So you're probably going to get the win. You're probably going to be heard. You're probably going to be seen. Like people are going to believe whatever you have to say, if you're even saying anything at all. But whatever side you're on, whatever issues going on, your side's going to be victorious, whether it's the defense or the prosecution. Honestly, I love this. I love this. Whatever's going on in court, you're stellar. Okay, Den, thank you so much for the heart me. Hi, Den. Hello. And Lindy, thank you so much for the sharing the live and the tiny tiny Den. Roar. Judgment is here. Literally, what happens at the end of a trial? You get a judgment, right? Judgment is here. 10 Divine Guidance 01, thank you for the follow. So this is something that you're being called to have to face, called to have to do, that type of thing here, okay? So things are going to work out exactly how they're supposed to, how they're fated to work out, things like that, okay? And there's a lot of new beginnings here. This is an opportunity for you to like have freedom with whatever it is you're doing. So if you're dealing with having to take a leap of faith on yourself, or dealing with somebody who is making you feel confined, or somebody who might have been stalking you or something, whatever's going on, right? Just know you are going to be okay. You have so many signs. It's about my dad. Okay. We have so many signs of whatever's going on that everything's going to turn out for you. Okay, whatever side it is on, if you're for your dad, you're rooting for him, or you're against him, whatever the circumstance may be. Oh no, I'm so sorry, Katie. Oh, I'm so sorry. But I think you're going to get your justice. I think you're going to get your justice in court. Okay, I really do. It's something that you might even get this new by his girlfriend's son. No. Oh, it's so awful. I'm so sorry. That's why he's here. Pages are immature people. They might have been an earth sign person, a Capricorn, a Virgo, or a Taurus, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. Don't tell me too much, though. Don't tell me too much. We already got too much being said, to be honest, a little bit. But we can talk more right after this. I promise you. I want to hear it. I want to hear the story. But the Fool is saying there is this new leap of faith on yourself that you're going to take, that everything's going to be fine. You have everything that you need. Everything that you need. You have the Pentacles, you have the Swords, you have the Cups, you have the Wands, all the suits of tarot at your disposal. You have yellow everywhere. Every single card, except for the Judgment card, has yellow in it. Every single one. What was the bottom card again? Yellow, right. And yellow is the card of success. So he is going to get his time. He's going to be proven guilty. I see the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles is like, how do I restart now? How do I restart? How do I rebuild my life? Just know that your dad is on your side. He is going to be rooting for you. He's going to be helping you through things through the other side. So you have a very powerful source helping you on the other side now, but it's going to allow you to get into alignment. Okay. Yes, you have to get back to the drawing board. Yes, you do. You have to figure out your next steps, how to move forward, how to really learn to live your life without your dad, which is fucking tough and hard. And I don't wish this on anybody. I'm so sorry you're going through this. But you are going to be okay. All right. There is no doubt in my mind that justice is going to be served. This person is going to go to prison, and you are going to have this new beginning here that is going to be really something successful for you, even if though it doesn't feel successful because your dad passed away, but it is success. Okay. You can manifest anything. You can manifest the life of your dreams. Okay. You got this. You're all right. I'm so sorry about the passing of your dad. You can tell me more now about what had happened. But I do think he's going to get his just desserts. Okay. I think he's going to go right to prison. Oh, I'm so sorry. Hopefully you don't get filtered. Try to not use any. The guy has skits. He's schizophrenic. Oh, man. Oh, man. He was on and off meds. Oh, man. He's clearly going through an episode. So he might end up going to claims they did horrible things. Oh. Yeah, he'll probably end up going to, I don't think he's going to get off on like psychiatric, whatever that is that they utilize. It's a psychiatric hold or something like that. I don't know if they're going to do that with him or not, but I do think he's going to serve time. I definitely do think he's going to serve time because what he did was horrible. What he did was unnecessary. My story has been sitting cold. Oh. Pam, I got essayed. Oh no. Oh, Caitlin, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. You poor thing. You've been through so much. Natalie, thank you for the follow. Pam, I'm confused with you, unfortunately, love. So, Pam, are you who I just spoke with? You're welcome, darling. I'm so sorry, though. Like, if you ever want to message me and talk about it, we can. We can absolutely do that. That's just awful. I'm so sorry because you don't have to share that information with the world. Even though there's only a few people in here, you don't have to share that information with the world. All right. So Pam, if you want a 15-minute reading, it's going to be so you get a 5-minute reading for $15. It's going to be $45. So if you want a 15-minute reading, go ahead and go to Linktree link in the profile, Venmo, PayPal, or my website, Human Design with Melody. Submit your 45 to get your 15-minute. Otherwise, you can just do 15 for 5 minutes. But that is how my lives work here, my love. So thank you for being here. I appreciate you. And we don't have anyone right now. So go ahead and get your donations in. We only have about 10 minutes before I shut off the live, or not the live, but shut off the donations. I'm not going to accept any more donations in about 10 minutes. So if you want to get a reading, get your reading in now, get your donation in now. Linktree link in the profile, Venmo, PayPal, or my website, humandesignwithmelody.com. $15 get you a 5-minute reading. My heart goes out to you. I don't know if you're still here, Caitlin, but my heart goes out to you. That's so harrowing. I'm so sorry. I'm thinking about it. I'm just thinking about it. Pam, all right, we got you. Perfect. So Pam, we got you. We're going to get 15 minutes on the timer here. Unless, do you want to do 3 different topics, or do you just want to do one 15-minute reading? So let me know when you're back in the room. And thank you so much for wanting 3 readings. It's amazing. I do have Venmo. It's a Linktree link in the profile, Venmo, PayPal, or my website. So check out the Linktree link. It's going to take you to everything you need to know. So do you want to do one 5-minute reading? Nope. Do you want to do one 15-minute reading about career, or do you want to do like different subjects? Because we can do up to 3 different subjects for you if you would like, because you donated 3 times. So we can do one 15-minute reading for career, perfectly fine. We can absolutely do that, but I just want to let you know you have options. Okay, so we'll do it all so we're going to do 3 readings. So we'll do 5 minutes right now for career. Thank you, Spirit. When that 5 goes up, we'll do the second topic. And then when that 5 goes up, we'll do the third topic. Sound good? All right, let's do it. All right. So we're doing some cleansing breaths right now for Pam. Spirit, this is for our friend Pam. Pam. Woo, Spirit, what does Pam need to know about career? Spirit, what does Pam need to know about career? Spirit, what does Pam need to know about career? What's going on for our friend Pam here? So my left shoulder is being highlighted right now. I don't know if you have shoulder pain or joint pain, but I feel it in the joint specifically. It doesn't feel like I'm keeping stress here. It feels like it's an injury of some sort. So I don't know if like you're overexerting your shoulder at work or something like that, but it feels like something is related to the shoulder. She said always. There's always shoulder pain. But just I want you to ice this. I want you to take care of this, okay? Even if you have to go to physical therapy for it, I want you to pay attention to this because your body's trying to tell you like, hey, we're hurt here. We got to take care of ourselves. But for career-wise, what I'm getting is just like, it's almost like I'm coming to the end of my rope here, either the end of my time. I don't know if you're in retirement age and you're just like, hey, I'm going to think about my next steps here. But it feels like there's something coming to a close here. Let me see what the cards have to say. And it feels like I'm preparing for it, like I'm ready for it. I'm ready for this ending. I'm ready for this closure type of thing. I'm going to do one more shuffle, then I'm going to pull the cards. All right. So we have justice at the bottom of the deck here. Fairness, equality, balance comes in here. If you are dealing with any legal issues with work, you're going to be victorious on that. This is the card of Libra. She is about truth and honesty and fairness, okay? And balance. She loves balance. Let's see what the other cards have to say. So I don't know if you work in the legal field. That doesn't feel accurate to me. But you might work in the legal field. Wow. Pam. Whoa. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. So we do have the King of Cups. So I want to start with the King of Cups here. This is a water sign person. This is traditionally a Scorpio, but could also be a Pisces or a Cancer, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. This person usually causes a bit of drama in their life. They like a little bit of drama, and they like to kind of watch the drama unfold. Okay, so this could be somebody in your life that may be a boss figure or somebody who is feeling like they need some sort of control, who is also like in it for the drama. When it comes to career, it's so good. It's so good. I feel like I want to start with the 3 of Wands. The 3 of Wands is the success card in the deck. So this is something that is successful, that is coming in. You can see the harbor in the harbor. The boats are still there. They're not to port yet. They are in the harbor. So they are coming in. So your success is out there. Your success is coming in. The 3 of Wands is the success card. So whatever it is that's going on with career, you're going to be successful with it. Whatever it is. I do feel like a cycle is ending here. with the Wheel of Fortune, and you're starting a new cycle, whether you have a promotion, whether you start a new line of income somewhere else, whether you start your own gig. Like, this is something that's going to be successful, way successful, because you have luck on your side. Wheel of Fortune is luck. So you have luck on your side. This is beautiful. I love it so much. I love it so much because it's something that is going to allow you to really hone in on what is your gifts, what you actually have. I just can't get over your cards. Your cards are so good. They're so fucking good. No, I swear, Pam, I'm sorry. I don't know if that offends you. But the Four of Wands is saying that there's something to celebrate. There's a commitment being made. Could be a springtime commitment here because it is a card of success in springtime. Could be a ceremony you might be attending. I do too. So there's something here that's so beautiful that's allowing your wishes to come true. The Nine of Cups is the wish fulfillment card. You got success, you got luck, you got your wishes coming true, dude. Like, you got this, okay? You fucking got it. Like, this is so amazing. Whatever you've been manifesting in career, in your life that you've wanted to do, I would do it. I would not let any like of my inner thoughts or saying like, you can't do it, you suck at this. I wouldn't buy into any of that. I wouldn't buy into any of that because all these cards are so good. There's yellow everywhere. Yellow is the color of success. Like I was telling Caitlin in the last reading, like yellow is the color of success. There is so much here that is telling you to go for whatever it is that you want. Whatever it is that you want to see your career take off with, you can do it. You literally got it. This is amazing. This is amazing. I love it. Just make sure that you are balanced. Make sure you have a life work balance. You're not working all the time because that's what this is saying. Like, we need to balance some things out, right? So make sure that you have just as much time at work as you do at home and your personal life. Okay. So Pamela, that was reading 1. Guys, if you want to get your reading in, get your donation in now. My list is, or my donations are closing in about 2 minutes. Okay. But Pam, we have your second reading. What's the topic matter of that one? New house. Ooh, let's see what's going on. I said Spirit and Pam at the same time and said spam. Wow. Spirit, excuse us here. Spirit, what does Pam need to know about buying a new house? Spirit, what does Pam need to know about buying a new house? Spirit, what does Pam need to know about buying a new house? What's going on for our friend Pam here? I keep seeing like a condo for a new house. So I don't know if like you're going from like a big house and you're like, you know, I don't really want to live in a big house anymore. I want to kind of have a more manageable home. I see a condo here for you. That's like really beautiful, open floor plan type of thing. But it makes me feel like I have to wait on this. Like I have to wait on this. I don't know if it's the market or what, but I feel like that's just how I feel in the body. Like I feel like I have to wait on it. Like I can't get it quite yet. I do feel like some moves are going to be made this year more towards like fall time. Barn minimum. Is that like a kind of minimum, only it's a barn? But it just like it definitely feels that way to me. Like it's something like that. Okay, yeah. So it's like a barn that's been reconstructed to a condo. I do feel like this is something that you're going to get, or what your sights are set on. But I do feel like there's going to be some bumps in the road here. Let's go ahead and pull some cards on it. It feels like to me, it's like the market. That's what it feels like to me. It feels like the market. Ooh, the High Priestess is here. Ow! The High Priestess is here saying like, you need to trust yourself, trust the process, go with the flow. That's what she's all about. She's intuition. She knows about the esoteric. She knows what's behind the veil. She knows about all the major religions. She knows how to go with the flow and that we really can manifest the life of our dreams and what we want. St. Joseph is coming in as well. St. Joseph is, if you are Catholic, you probably already know him. If you don't know him, you may not be Catholic. I'm not Catholic. I learned about him recently. Actually, I learned about him a couple years ago, but I learned his name just recently. But Saint Joseph is the patron saint of buying and selling homes and carpentry. Okay. So if you want to get a home, I would suggest buying a statue of Saint Joseph. If you have a for sale sign at your house, bury him upside down at the for sale sign. Okay. If you're just trying to get a new home, still just bury him outside your home. Okay. But there's going to be some really major roadblocks here. Okay. And I do think it has to do with the market. I think there's something happening here that you want it, you absolutely want it, but we have the Seven of Pentacles, which is you're putting a lot of work. Not laughing at you, she got him. No, you're fine. You are fine. I always don't think you guys are laughing at me anyways. I always think you're laughing with me. Perspective is everything. But either way, the Seven of Pentacles is you put a lot of work into something. You put a lot of effort into something and you're not getting what you wanted out of it. So you might have like a house on the market, for example, and you might have it priced at what it's priced to be at right now for this market. But everyone's like, that's too much. I don't want to buy that. That's too much because the market is really, really, really like big right now. And then we have the Seven of Swords, which is the liar, the cheater, the thief card. So there might be somebody who's trying to dupe you, trying to say like, oh yeah, this house is pristine. We just built it. Everything's so good and so wonderful, not to knowing that there's a crack in the foundation. Or they know there's a crack in the foundation that they're not telling you everything that you need to know. So when you're buying your barnuminium, I really want you to get all the information. When was it built? What were the problems with it? What is the issues here? Like, I want you to get your own contractor to go out, and that's expensive, but I do want you to do it because I want you to be safe. Without this card, I wouldn't say this. But with this card, I'm saying get your own contractor, get your own inspector, get them out there, see what's wrong with these houses because there might be somebody out there saying everything's pristine and wonderful, but it's really not, okay? But like I said before, you can manifest anything you want. You can manifest anything you want. You have everything you need. You're ready to buy this house. You have the wands, you have the cups, you have the pentacles, you have the swords, you have this growth of abundance. You have everything that you need in order for you to get what it is that you want. Jazz, it did not come through yet, darling. Make sure you go back on it and make sure it went through all the way. Hi, Gika. But this is so beautiful. This is so abundant. You're ready for this. You have consistent access. You see that infinity symbol? You have consistent access for this. So everything is going to turn up you, but do your due diligence. Do not just take people's word like this house is wonderful and pristine. Get a contractor, get a inspector in there on your own dime if you can, so that you know you're not being duped by anyone. Nope, the list is not long at all. We have one more reading for Pam, and then it's you, but we do have somebody else who's trying to get in right now too. So it depends on when your reading comes in or when your donation comes in. Could be a potential 10-minute wait. But we do have the kings here. We have two kings, King of Wands, King of Pentacles, richest king in the deck, most passionate, most transformative king in the deck. There is absolutely you having this ability to be the king of your castle. Jasmine, so if you need to be friends, make sure you're pressing skip on there. If they're asking for any, like my last 4 digits of my phone number, just press skip at the bottom. I'm not friends with anyone on Venmo other than my family members. Full disclosure there. But this is something that is going to work out. But you do have to jump through some hoops to get there. Okay, it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be a cakewalk. It's definitely going to take some time. Be prepared to make sure. Yes, Kiko, you could absolutely. We're going to do yours after Pam's second reading here. Or third reading, excuse me, here. But you are going to be able to get this house, okay? Trust the process. Trust your intuition. If something feels wrong, something feels amiss, do not talk yourself out of it. Especially with that Seven of Swords, do not talk yourself out of that at all. Make sure that you're trusting that body when it's telling you something's not right here. You know, my warning signs are going off, right? Divine guidance says, oh boy. Yeah, there's some bullshit out there, man. So protect yourself and definitely trust your intuition. All right, Pamela, this is your third and final reading, my love. What is the topic of this one? Husband's career. So it's a fine line here because I don't have your husband's consent to do a reading for him. So I'm not going to tap into his energy. But what I can do is see what is going on. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to see what you need to know about your husband selling his business. I think that's how we're going to word it, where I'm not tapping into his energy. Your guides are still going to talk to my guides, who are going to talk to me, who's going to talk to you. Don't tell me too much. Don't tell me too much, Pam. Don't tell me too much. Don't tell any psychic too much information. Okay. This is for your safety. Not that I care. Like, you give me information. Like, I don't want it, but whatever. It's not the end of the world. But for your safety, because there's a lot of scammers out here doing what I do, I don't want you to get wrapped up in that. So for your safety, make sure you don't tell the psychics too much information. But I feel like because you guys are married and because your finances are included with each other, that it's okay to see what's going on, what you need to know about your husband selling his business. All right. And Jazz, it has not come through yet, darling. Has not come through yet, Jazz. So make sure, like, when you're putting the donation in, if it's asking for my code or my last 4 digits of my phone number, there's a skip option at the very bottom there. Just press skip. It should let that donation come through. Okay. I don't want to miss out on your opportunity to get a reading here. So I want to make sure that you get your donation in. All right, this is for Pam. Spirit, what does Pam need to know about her husband selling the business? Spirit, this all feels like retirement to me. This all feels like retirement to me. I think I got retirement right away for your career reading as well. You can confirm or deny if this has to do with the retirement by saying, yes, it does. No, it doesn't. Nothing more, nothing less. Because that's just the overwhelming feeling is like, we're getting ready for retirement here. That's what we're getting ready for. She goes, yep. So let's see what's going on here. What does Pam need to know about her husband selling their business? You want to come out? That's fine. We can come out. Ooh! Is this okay? We can come out with those two. Spirit, what does Pam need to know about her husband selling their business? Let's see what's going on. I don't know what kind of business he does, but I'm seeing a lot of, like, it makes me feel like it's office work or tech work because I'm seeing a lot of computers. So it could be office because offices have a shit ton of computers, or it could be a tech business where clearly computers would be there. But it does feel like, honestly, it feels, like I feel like he is going to sell his business. I feel like it's going to actually not be very hard to sell it. I don't know what the struggles have been, if there's been any struggles as of yet, but it doesn't feel like there's going to be much struggles to me selling this business. I feel like your husband's business is very fluid. Like it's up and running. There's really no hiccups. There's no bumps. Like every now and again, sure, because that's life for you. It's not just business, it's a life. But like it feels like it's a pretty well-oiled machine. So I feel like there's a desire here to have a business that's really functioning and really up and going. I want to do one more shuffle, then I'm going to split the deck here. We're going to pull the cards. We already have 3 cards that came out here. Yeah, I do. I definitely think you're gonna sell it. Thank you for the confirmation, Spirit. I really think that this is going to work out for you in a really big positive way. We have 2 more cards to pull, which I'm kind of anxious to do so I'm just going to pull them now. We'll see what they are. But this is a new, pages are newbies, right? They're new. So this is a new thing for him to sell his business, to get that coin, put it in his bank account. It feels like I'm going to relax. It feels like I'm going to have enough money to get through until I don't need money anymore, if you catch my drift. But it just feels very good and very fortunate to me. A lot of intuition here. Pam, are you an intuitive girl? Because you get a lot of intuitive information. Like you got the Queen of, you got the High Priestess, who does not come out very often. I think she's come out twice today. You got the Moon, which I'm reading as intuitive as well. Like I'm not reading about, there might be unforeseen circumstances and stuff like that, but I'm reading it more like intuition, like the Pisces card it is. I feel like there's going to be some hiccups, but I do feel like things are going to work out. It really is. Like there is some things, like I don't want you to have a mindset of like, oh no, we're stuck here until something happens, until something moves. I really want you to work with St. Joseph. I really do. I feel like St. Joseph is going to help sell your business, sell your house, get you the house you want. Like if you don't know about, if you're not in that religion, like I'm not in that religion, so I can't give you a lot of information other than I know he's the patron saint of selling and buying homes and carpentry. But you can do more research on him and learn more information about him. But he's coming in a big way in two of your readings. So I don't want you to have a mindset of we're stuck. Sorry, got my words all mixed up. Because things are going to work out. Things are going to work out. Trust in the process, go with the flow. Trust in the process, go with the flow. There's change here. There's evolution here. There's wisdom here. So you are going to learn some stuff here. Absolutely, you're going to learn some stuff here. But this is going to be something that is going to allow you to go with the flow and not be overwhelmed. Like take it one step at a time. There might be some unseen circumstances happening, okay? Because the moon is like unknown enemies, unknown circumstances, spirituality, and mental health. That's what this card really represents here, the 12th house of the zodiac. But through that, you're going to heal and things are going to work out. We have all of those 8 wands behind the characters holding the 9th wand, all in perfect alignment. Perfect alignment. Nobody is crossing over anybody. Now you can see her wand is a little bit crossing over, but not really at all. You'll see it on YouTube. I'll tell you your times up at the end here, but it's a little before 3 hours. So if you ever want to rewatch these readings, you can do it on YouTube. Second link in the link tree. But this is going to allow you to heal. It's going to allow you to relax. You might be looking for the next thing that comes down, but everything is going right into place. In fact, so much so we got the 7 of Wands. The 7 of Wands is the right place at the right time, doing the right work. You are doing the right things. You're doing the damn thing. You're doing everything you're supposed to. No one can touch this character. The angle in which these wands are at cannot touch her. They can't touch her. She's going to take her wand and go knock them all over. No one can touch her. And then you're going to have your fulfillment, this cup. This is like literally the imagery I had in my head about like how I felt relaxed, how I felt like I could, just be myself and just relax and be fine and do everything that I want to do. I think everything is going to fall into place. I do. I don't think you're going to have a super lot of problems, but it's just a mindset. And like really, I would work with that Saint Joseph. I would work with Saint Joseph because I think that is going to be somebody that is going to be really helping you get your stuff done that you want. So Pam, I hope that helps. I hope that gave you clarity. I hope it gave you insight. Again, if you ever want to rewatch these readings, you can do that. Oh, she actually already put one in the. No wonder he's coming in such a big way. No wonder he wouldn't stop coming into the readings because you already bought him. Oh, that's so funny. Oh, that's what you meant by she's got him. That's what you meant. I didn't even know what you meant. That went right over my head. Divine guidance, like literally right over my head. That I love my job. I love my job. I love what I do. Ugh. God, that's so cool. It's so cool that he kept coming in and coming in and coming in, and you already had him. Life is so great. Good afternoon, Jasmine. Hi. We're going to do Geeka's freebie, and then we're going to skedaddle for the day. I've been on for 3 hours and 15 minutes, so I'm gonna go. But we're doing Geeka's reading first because she is a subscriber. If you are a subscriber, you get daily free readings, and you also get 6 minutes instead of 5 minutes anytime you donate $15 or more. What are my times to look for the recording? So I'm going to say, I didn't look at it exactly, but I'm going to say 2 hours and 57 minutes because we ended around 3:15. I know we took a little bit more than actually 15 minutes as a whole. But yes, I do think that about 2 hours and 57 minutes around there, give or take a minute or two. Okay. Hello. Are you Ali? Are you my friend Ali? I know you. I know that name. I swear it. Did I write it down? Probably not. It's Aaron. Hey, what up, Aaron? It's like, I know that name. I knew it started with an A too. It's like, is it Ollie? No, it's Aaron. Okay, we're gonna write you down. We're gonna write down Phantom equals Aaron. Woo woo. I'm proud of you. Thank you so much, Aaron. I'm proud of me too. But yeah, so for the times though, because it's all fluid, it should all just flow right into each other. So 2 hours, 57 minutes. Alrighty. So Gika, are you here, love? Where are you? Let's get your freebie to you. Got time for a reading? I am wrapping up right now, Aaron. But I'm not gonna. If you want to get your donation in, I'll get you a reading. It's fine. I'll get you. No problemo, my friend. Just make sure your donation comes in by the time I'm done with Gika's reading. Unless Gika left. I hope not. Gika, where you is? Hey, Sadie girl. Yep, 15. That is correct, my friend. I don't see Gika in here anymore. Oh, no. Gika, my friend. All right, Aaron, I got you perfection. All right, Aaron, let's go for it. I think she's gone. So if Gika comes back by the time your reading is done, then we'll do Gika's freebie. Otherwise, I think we are just going to end after Aaron here. Aaron, let me know what type of reading we're doing for you, my darling. All right, I want to know what is in store for me by and in October. I've gotten signs from you elsewhere about October being significant. It might have to do with the eclipses. I think the eclipses are in September this year, though. Let me just double check eclipses. But yeah, we can absolutely do that. Jamie the Tiger, thank you for following. Yeah, it's the beginning of September. So we have September 7th through 8th and the 2nd, because all eclipses, all eclipses come in twos, like a new moon and a full moon. So they always come in twos. So the lunar eclipse, which would be the, I think that's the full moon. The full moon eclipse will be on the 7th to the 8th, depending on your time zone. And then the solar eclipse will be happening on the 21st. So there's like a 2 to 3 week period of a lot of chaos. So it's in September this year. But let's see. I think it has to deal with that. And that would make sense because October comes right after September, and you might be dealing with the energies of that eclipse season. So let's see what's going on. Aaron. Oh no, my kidney. For Aaron, Spirit, what does Aaron need to know about October? Spirit, what does Spirit, what does Aaron need to know about October? Spirit, what does Aaron need to know about October? First and foremost, my lower back, specifically my kidneys. Drink water, Aaron. Drink water right now. Go to the kitchen, wherever that is in your house or in your work or wherever you are, and go get some water and feed your kidneys because my kidney hurts. Doctor, who knew kidneys? But definitely, I want you to drink some water because I'm getting some kidney pain in the back of my lower back here, and specifically my kidneys. It's not my spine. It's my kidneys. So drink some water. I'll drink some water with you. Woo! Watering them, bitches. All right. What's going on for October here? It feels very transformative. Like when I'm seeing this transformation, I'm literally seeing like everything kind of falling apart and being built back together. Okay. So something in October is things are going to fall away. Some things might be hard. Some things might be like, thank God it's fucking gone. And just let it go, right? Just let it go. Judy, just give me a moment here. I'll get your freebie to you. We're doing a donated reading right now. I drink 2 liters every day. Okay, good. I don't know why my kidney's hurting though. So just make sure that you're not getting any infections. You don't have kidney stones. 2 liters is great. 2 liters is really good. So I don't know why the kidneys are coming in then. So pay attention to your kidneys. If they hurt, go to the doctor. But we have the Fool here at the bottom of the deck. So there's some new beginning that's going to happen through this transformation that's going to allow you to take a leap of faith for you. Okay, take that leap of faith. The sun shining, something good coming out of it. Whatever this transformation is, you might have like a whole tower moment in September, and then in October, everything's so good and so wonderful, and everything is like a brand new breath of air. We got 6 quads. 6 quads. All right. Yeah, I don't have the card of transformation, but how the story is progressing is transformation. Okay. So we have the 5 of Pentacles to start. Thank you, Spirit, for the confirmation. 5 of Pentacles is a card of saying, I'm out in the cold and desolate. Things aren't really going my way. I don't feel like, I may not even feel like the love in my life that I have in my life that is accurate, but I may not feel it at this time. And then we have the 9 of Wands here. So really how it looked when it was down was more like this, where they're walking into her, where she's looking at the characters. And so there is something you're going to heal from this time. You see her bandaged head, her bandaged hands. There's something she's going to heal from at this time. And it's going to put you in perfect alignment, put you exactly where you need to be. From there, I have to put the cards down first to see how they're actually faced so I can face it to you. You can see the Queen of Cups. She's looking at her cup. This is, whatever this is causing you to heal, causing your alignment, which is causing you to fill your cup and make sure that your cup is good and that your emotions are filled and that you're going to feel very confident. She's a confident queen. She's a confident queen, okay? All the queens have some confidence in them. That's why they queens. But she is able to absolutely say like what her needs are and have her needs fulfilled. From the Queen of Cups, we're planting a seed. You can't plant a seed without water now, huh? So you're going to plant a seed. This seed is going to help you grow, help you elevate, help you transform. And when I get to that transformation from starting with this card, the Out in the Cold and Desolate card, and we're getting into this new beginning, this new line of income, this new inheritance, this new purchase of a big purchase item like a house or a car, whatever it is, it's going to help you grow. From there, we have the King of Swords. The King of Swords is Aquarius by nature, but he can also be Libra or Gemini, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. This is a card of saying transformation. You see those butterflies? Ooh, that's not how you can see them. The butterflies right there, the butterflies are a sign of transformation. You're going to start as a caterpillar and then transform to a beautiful butterfly. Guys, do you know where my vocal stim is from? Let me know what vocal stim I just did. So you're going to rise up. You're going to rise up. You're going to have an eagle eyes view on everything. You planted the seed and you're rising up. And then the last card, because you got 6 cards, was the 9 of Cups, your wish fulfillment. Genie in a bottle energy. Whatever your manifestations are, whatever you're doing, whatever seed you're planting, you're going to manifest it. It comes from this every time. It comes from the start of feeling out in the cold and desolate. This starts everything. This feeling of like, I'm not enough, or I don't have enough, or people aren't seeing me, people aren't recognizing me, people aren't seeing my worth and my value. That is what's starting everything. That is what's starting everything, right? Then you're going to heal from it. Then you're going to get your confidence, and you're going to plant a seed. Then you're going to rise up. Then you're going to get your wishes, your manifestations coming in. I manifested a romantic love lately. Ooh, I don't see love specifically in here. Doesn't mean it's not coming in. I just don't see it in the cards specifically. Bugs Life, hell yeah, Yaneli. Oh, she knows. She knows. We love Heimlich. We love him. But things are going to work out for you. Things are going to work out for you, my friend. I love it. I love this for you, Aaron. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for your donation. I'm really happy about your reading. It could be just inner self-love. It could be as well. It could be. When you are manifesting for love, don't manifest for a person, manifest traits of a person. I want somebody who's dependable. I want somebody who's loyal. I want somebody who's good with money. I want somebody who's going to take care of me. I want somebody who's, you ask for these traits of somebody and you're going to get them. If you concentrate on a person, you don't know what you're going to get. You just got that person. That person could be a fucking narc. We don't know. KYM. It's my list is actually closed at this time. I know it says open, but it's really closed. We're gonna do Judy's freebie, and if Geeka's still here, Geeka will do your freebie as well. But right now we are closing up the list. We're closing up shop here, my love. But thank you so much, anyways, for being here and for wanting a reading in general. Right. But Judy, let me know that you're paying attention, and Geeka, if you're here, let me know that you're here. But Aaron, things are going to go well. Things are going to go well. Things are going to be hard, and then they're going to get better, okay? Just be prepared for some hard shit and some good shit. All right, for Judy, he said, that's cool with me. I got this. Hell yeah, you do. Hell yeah, you do. Woo! I just went to a rave. Okay. Not really, like just now in my head. All right. I've literally never been to a rave. That might surprise some people. Right. For Judy. Spirit, what does Judy need to know about anything? Spirit, what does Judy need to know? Spirit, what does Judy need to know? What's going on for our friend Judy here? All right. Check it out. King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. The King of Pentacles is the richest king in the deck. He knows his worth. He knows his value. He knows what he brings to the table. He's also incredibly stubborn because he is Taurus. Taurus is the slowest moving sign in the zodiac. So Taurus is going to take their motherfucking time. They're going to do it in their own way. They're going to do it uniquely them. And it's going to be fabulous because Taurus is the natural ruler of the second house of income. And they are fabulous. 2 sevens here. The sevens are reassessment, reflection, knowledge, things like that. So there is something here that you may need to reassess due to somebody lying to you. Whether you choose to believe their lives or not choose to believe their lives, it's really up to you. But there might be somebody here who's lying to you, cheating on you, or stealing from you. Just be aware that you need to reassess some things or have some reflection about some things. You may be gaining knowledge at this time as well, but just know there's a choice here to either believe lies or not believe lies. All right, Judy? Hopefully that made sense. Hopefully that gave you clarity. Hopefully that gave you insight. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for being a subscriber. Thank you for being a regular. I really appreciate you so much, Judy, and thank you so much for your time. All right, guys. I don't see Geeka. I think Geeka has moved on to another live. I'm so sorry, Geeka, but next time you're in, you'll get your freebie. I promise. And I love you guys. So I'm out of here. I'm just going to say my gratitudes to you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for following. Thank you for liking the live. Thank you for gifting the live. Thank you for commenting on the live. Thank you so much for sending in your $15 donations to the live. Thank you so much for anyone who's gotten a free reading, a subscriber, moderator, any of you guys. I love you guys so much. Like literally, I'm so grateful for you guys because you are the reason I get to live out my dreams and do the job that I love and that I was meant for and that is literally meant for me to help you guys and be of service to you guys in this way. Thank you for trusting me with your readings, and I hope that everything that I said here today has helped every single one of you. Thank you so much. Mwah. Universe, you my dog. Thank you so much for allowing me to be here at this time doing work in this way and being of service this way. I really appreciate it. And I love that I'm fated to do this work and that I'm being very successful with this work and really helping the people who come into my life because that's always my goal. And then my angels, my ancestors, my guides, I love you. I love you. I love you. Thank you for bringing in the people who needed to get a reading here today. Thank you for getting me out into the algorithm. Thank you for allowing me to see you, feel you, and hear you. Thank you for your love, your knowledge, your guidance, your protection. I love you guys all so stinking much. And I'm just one little girl who is so blessed with so much big energy. So thank you so much for everything. And I will see you guys probably on Monday, but there's a chance I'll be on tomorrow. Don't quote me. I may or may not be on tomorrow. But I love you guys. Follow me if you haven't followed me already. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.